Hello! Hello everybody to the special edition of Transbricks. It's our Streamiversary! Streamiversary, anniversary, 1 year anniversary. And I'm Meja. I've been doing this for about a year. A little bit more actually, but I think maybe, so firstly Twitch lets you choose exactly when you have the Streamiversary. Bill's just resubscribed. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for resubscribing. You've been subscribed for 12 months. Can you even believe? Oh no, you've actually subscribed for 12 months. Fantastic. Yay, a year subscription. Yo, Bill, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. I got my super nice red dress on. This is a good dress. Honestly, you should channel point redeem this dress at some point. Oh no, I forgot my shoes. Doesn't matter. Never mind. I've also got something ready to go. Special celebrations and super duper special celebrations. Cake in a box. It will come out of the box and it will be eaten by me. And I've got this. Look, I've got this special candle thing, which is probably just going to completely kick off. Hey, I need to hear what the music's like. Let me put the headphones on. Anyway, how you all doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, we got a new follow. Deezy Puzzles. Hello, Deezy Puzzles. Thanks for following. My follower goal's completely out of date. So it's so funny, you know, I've been waiting for the 666 for ages. And then I blooming miss it, don't I? Because it happens when I'm not streaming. Thanks for the follow. This is great. 669 is also quite a good number, actually, isn't it? It's sort of rude, but not really. Oh, dear. But yeah, thanks for the follow. So Nemo's here with the lurking. Freya's here. Hello, Freya. And as it says in the title, I am going to build the AT-ST. I've got the UCS AT-ST, which is not the UCS AT-80. That's a much bigger, newer set. It's smaller and it's older, but it's still going to be fun. And it's going to be chaos as well. Absolute chaos. Of course it's going to be chaos. It's me. So yeah, Bill, yes, I'm actually streaming when you can watch. Isn't that fun? Thank you for... Well, I'm really glad that's happened, actually, because it's been too long. And I guess maybe I've been in Thailand as well, and I've been streaming at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and, you know, yeah. But now I'm back. I'm back in Norway. This is like my third... No, it's my fourth stream in Norway. This is my fourth stream. I've already streamed 4 times in Norway, including this one. You can always put them on when the redeem happens. When the redeem happens. What redeem? What? The shoes? Oh yeah, if someone does want to see my outfit and does the redeem, I'll go get the shoes on. Yeah. I guess I've got some pairs, but I didn't want to put those on. I don't know where mine are. Hey to Deezy Puzzles. Deezy Puzzles says, hello, just been referred by a friend. Also missed the last 30 as an advert appeared. Yes, that's what happens, you know, to non-subscribers. There is a solution. I'll let you figure that one out. But maybe you want to watch a bit, just to make sure that I'm your cup of tea, because I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Some people... Does anyone not like me though, really? Does anyone not like me? I can't, honestly, I can't believe that. But adverts do happen, as Aurelia says. It's a good idea, I will put them on later. I've tidied up my desk. I've got a nagging feeling, like it's a bit annoying. I've got a nagging feeling that I've just kind of forgotten something, but I can't think what it is. I've got the music on, got my headphones in, microphone's working, you can hear me clearly. I got a bag of Lego ready to go. It's quite a good one. I'm hoping that that's it as well, because I don't know, it doesn't look all that much. I'm hoping that that's enough. I guess we'll find out. Tea, coffee, cocoa and cookies. I got some coffee just there which I need to get. So that's definitely ready to go. Tell you what I haven't looked at the instructions for the build. So shall we do that? Let's find out what the instructions look like. Because I'm kind of eager to get started. Because the thing is, I probably shouldn't preamble too much because this is a big build and I'm not... It looks a bit light for an AT-ST. It does a bit, doesn't it? I just wonder if... I mean, it's got a decent amount of weight. And the AT-ST is mostly hollow inside. We'll give it a go. If that's not the only... If there is more to it, I have no idea where it's going to be. Absolutely no idea. So that's gonna be interesting. I was actually sort of looking for the Tideirian shuttle, the Imperial white shuttle, you know, the big one, UCS. I couldn't find it. I don't know where that is. It's a bit concerning. It must be somewhere. Right, you can't see my iPad, or is that? I've turned it off. There it is. So, what is this? What's the instructions? Right, Lego AT-ST UCS instructions. I should get it. How's everyone's Sunday shaping up? I hope you're having a nice time. I've got balloons. There's some balloons up there. And there's a balloon here. That's 4 balloons. No expenses spared on this channel. No expenses spared. What does that mean? 2006. Wow. This is from 2006. And here's the first page of the instructions. Book 1. First book of the instructions. These words are hard today. Hello, Carl. So I'm going to make a foot, a leg. How you doing? There's a new emoji, especially for today. How do you get it? It's, let me just see if I can get it. Is it there? Oh yeah, there it is. Look, party hat. Party hat. And party scene. What do we think about that? Do we like that bit? I like that bit. Spent ages doing that. I spent 5 minutes doing that just now. Just before I was like desperately like, oh, quick! Just before I started streaming, because that's how I roll. That is exclusively how I roll. And I was just showing everyone I got my cake in a box. At some point I need to eat it. And I should have done like a redeem for eating the cake or something maybe. If I was actually Twitch business savvy, that's what I would have done. I'm just going to eat it at some point. Hello to Alice! Okay, there's going to be a Lego everywhere now. Oh no, I'm going to put the build camera on. Meowdy to Alice Salt Mage. I can't put the building camera on because the phone's charged out. So I'm going to have to wait until the phone charges. And then I'll put the build camera on. But I might as well just empty the bag, because that's not like super exciting, is it? I don't know. Is that super exciting? It's sort of emptying itself already. Oh my god. Here we go. I've torn it, and it's just kind of pouring out. There's a lot of Lego there. Oh no. It's going to go on my computer. Oh no. It's been a while since I did a chaos build, isn't it? And for good reason. Yeah. Cable's all twisted. Hello, mate. Oh no, Bill says you gotta fight for your right. You got to fight for your right to party. Oh boy. Right, the bag is empty, I believe. And there's a lot of Lego on my desk. As soon as this phone's charged, that's great, you can see it. Look. Ooh, there you go. That's quite a bit of Lego, I think. Someone's found the party hats. Australia. Australia's found them. Yay! No expenses spared. When trans people spend money on transition, and all the cis are staring in abject terror over our audacity to actually try being happy. I guess. That's one interpretation. Alice says, I've decided that I'm going to have an orchiectomy next year to alleviate bottom dysphoria. Yes! Yes, you are! I can highly recommend having no balls. It's really good. I very much enjoy it, having no balls. Balls are right pain in the... I was going to say the arse, but it's like the slightly forward of the arse. But they are a pain. I don't like them. I never did like them. And you know, I just think they're quite... Can I say that? They're quite ugly. Like as far as human anatomy goes, I just feel like balls are a bit ugly. Is anyone with me on this? Like, they're a bit weird, aren't they? A bit, ugh. So yeah, congratulations on the decision and good luck. I think it's a really good idea, personally. Of course, I'm biased. I'm going to do a bit of sorting. I'm going to put some plates together, just kind of in piles, just to make this more manageable. It's chaos! Complete chaos, as always. This is a Transbrick stream, so of course it's chaos. It has been a while since I last did a chaos build, and I didn't really put it in the description, but you know, but there was a lot of things to put in the description, and I thought that the anniversary was the more important part. And I have been looking forward to building this one again, actually, because it's quite a good. I remember it being quite good. Let's find out. It's a bit like, you know, it's like you watch a film ages ago and you're like, oh yeah, that was really good. I just kind of think it was good. I remember enjoying it. And then, is it the same for Lego? You know, you get your Lego and it's like, oh, this isn't as good as I remember. But I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping that this is going to be as good as I remember. No, I don't want to do that. There's the plate. It's not focusing, is it? It doesn't want to focus on it, but that is the plate. The plates. Party popper. Oh, cool. We got party poppers as well. I didn't see that. Party poppers. I want to do that. How'd you do it? You just type in party popper. No, I put part popper, that's why. No, I didn't. How do you do it? I can't do it. How did you do the party popper, Aurelia? Have you got that one specially? I don't have it. Yeah, I know you can do it, but I can't do it. Where'd you get it from? What? I can't find it. Oh, if I search for it, No. I got party time. What the hell is that? Who and why is that? That's party time, apparently. I still want... Hold on. Wait. Right. I still want full depth bottom surgery. But with... says Alice. Excuse me. Frogs in throats. But with how bad bottom dysphoria is going, I feel like I need to... Sorry. I feel like I will be torturing myself for multiple years just to have it done a few months earlier. Okay. Yes. Because it takes a lot longer to get bottom surgery, I'm assuming. For you. And also, if you're doing it privately, obviously it's a lot more expensive. But I'm kind of, if you're doing it on the state, I think it's easier to arrange and you can do it a bit quicker. So it makes sense. Just be aware that sometimes, for example, the surgeon that I went to in Thailand, Suporn, the surgeon was Bank, they prefer it if you haven't had an orchiectomy because usually there's more tissue to work with. They throw away the bollocks, right? They throw those away. They don't use them. Or you can keep them in a jar if you want, if you really want to hold on to them, display them on your coffee table or whatever, mantelpiece. Some girls do. Some girls do that. They keep them in formaldehyde in the fridge in the hotel. And one girl showed me her bollocks. She literally showed me her bollocks. In formaldehyde, preserved, and it's quite interesting actually. It's quite interesting to see them. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Bollocks in a jar in formaldehyde, freshly extracted. All these moments will be lost, and probably what? It's maybe a good idea that some of them are lost. Anyway, just to let you know. Carl Conan, Mr. Carl from Sweden, spent the weekend watching the original trilogy, the original Star Wars trilogy, and damn is it good. Is it good? I've never seen it. You talking about Star Wars or Star Trek? Oh. Are you talking about Indiana Jones? Does Indiana Jones have an original trilogy? Like The Last Crusade, does that count? And also, why am I dropping frames? Can you see, are you seeing me drop frames here? Because I'm seeing myself drop frames, which isn't good. But it also says 0% drop frames. And so I don't know if it's transmitting the frames and it's just not displaying them for me or what. Are you seeing me just stutter a bit? Because I really can't deal with that. Notice no drop frames. Good, it's just me just looking at myself stuttering. It's fine. That's fine. It's good, isn't it? Original trilogy, Star Trek. I can't even really tell dysphoria and depression apart anymore. Star Trek 3, Search for Spock, what a classic. I can't even really tell dysphoria and depression apart anymore, says Aurelia. So, I'm gonna just try hope for things I need and hope they alleviate the pain. Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't need to put labels on things. Like, if you're just feeling bad, it's like, so, which D am I feeling? It's like, it doesn't matter, really. It's like, you know, dysphoria can lead to depression. And also depression can kind of lead to dysphoria, I guess. Hey, my phone's charged. But you just know you need to move forward and you need to try and, you know, make yourself happier by making positive steps to fulfill those goals. That's what you need to do. And you know this, and I believe that you're sort of on that, so that's cool. Is that right? Is that working? No, it's not working. Oh no, it is working. Yeah, it's working. Good. Aha! Kyogifan explains it's a Twitch Prime emote. It's a Prime gaming thing. Okay, thank you, Aurelia. Prime gaming. So I don't have Twitch Prime, but anyway, thanks for the explanation, everybody. And hello to Kyogifan. How you doing? It's a turbo. It's a turbo exclusive. What's a turbo exclusive? Well, never mind. I've seen things most people refuse to believe even when I tell them. Getting gaslit by a psychiatrist at age 17 is fun. Okay, I've noticed no drop frames. That's good. Music's kind of cool. It's like beach music. It's like you're on a holiday in a resort and you're sunbathing on the beach. And there's beautiful people in bikinis. Waves lapping at the shore. Sun's beating down. Getting a nice tan. Not burnt, tan. It's all going really well. Oh, right, okay. Carl says it is stuttering. It is stuttering. It's not anymore, I don't think. I haven't seen a stutter recently. And that's my Mac. That's incredible. So it's actually transmitting fine, and now my Mac's decided to stutter. Yeah, it's a little jumpy, huh? But not too much. Maybe I moved too fast. Ah, that could be it. I am kind of like a vampire where I can just go... Not really. Although I don't age, so that is something. I'm actually almost 100. Right, Aurelia says, I would say Raiders, Temple, Crusade are the original trilogy of Star Wars. Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, Deckard's in all of them, isn't he? You know what my favourite trilogy is? Blade Runner. It's my favourite one, that one. Out of all the classic 80s trilogies. It's that one. Because it does kind of feel like it goes on for like 3 films, you know. I find it very difficult to watch it now. It's on in parties, late night or whatever. Late night, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's the end of the party. Someone's put Blade Runner on. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that is film. Oh, this is difficult. It's like, please get out of my house now, everyone go home. And I'm like desperately trying to watch it. I don't want to go home. No, it's not really go home. It's like go to sleep. Get on the sofa, find a comfy spot on the sofa and go to sleep. And here's Blade Runner to help in that endeavour. It's a great film, but it's, you know, it's a bit slow. It's a little bit slow. Carl Coda, no, I have not gone down the Star Trek track. I did watch the first episode from The Next Generation recently. Oh no, so I'll probably get back to that at some point. Is that good though? Is that a good thing to watch? I remember that the first season, for the first 2 seasons of Star Trek, was shonky AF, honestly. I don't know if I could watch them again. I just feel like I'd be... no, surely no. It's too much even for me. Tell you what I really like, maybe you like this, Carl, and it's something I've only recently got into, so I don't think I've talked to you about it, and that is Lower Decks. Star Trek Lower Decks. It's super duper good. I love it. It's like, it's just got this, I mean, it's got ridiculous energy. It's a cartoon. It's like, you know, obviously it's like, it's a bit too much sometimes, but it's really, really good. It's actually really good as well. And it's very Star Trek-y, and it's quite witty. And it kind of takes, it's very self-referential and takes the piss out of itself. I like it. I like it a lot. Boimler. Right, anyway, Aurelia says, I wish I could be feeling a D. Kyogi fan says, hello. My girlfriend Shawnee says hi as well. Hello to Shawnee. Hi, Shawnee. Thanks for, you said, but you're both watching. That's like double viewers. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think it's stuttering now. I just wonder what my Mac had decided to do. Probably something very important that it couldn't wait. But it's okay, I think now, yeah. Yeah, Blade Runner Trilogy Marathon. That's what we should do. We should do a Blade Runner Trilogy Marathon. Who's in? Right, I'll show you what I've done because it's extremely exciting. We're going to go to the build scene. Yay. This is what I've done. And there's a bunch of, you can just about see it. Here, see, this is the sorted area. And this is the very much not sorted area. Oh no, elastic bands. Hope they're okay. Seem to be. They degrade over time. I don't like, you know, that's one of the things about Lego that I really don't like. I've had so many elastic bands. It's sloth time. Oh, thank you. Sloths. I've had so many elastic bands. Can I do the sloths if you're a subscriber, by the way? I believe. So there's a good incentive. These degrade over time, basically. So, you know, after a certain number of years having elastic bands in Lego, they just go, whoop, they just turn into, you know, mush. Snap. Oh, cool. Yeah, brilliant. Aurelia, these are people you've brought over. Well done. Thank you, Aurelia. Thank you for spreading the word. And Carl says, oh no. Why do you say oh no? Oh no, what? About what? About Lower Decks. Carl says, I've heard Strange New Worlds is good. Strange New Worlds is very good, yes. You've heard correctly. Aurelia agrees. Right, what's this? This is Carl's always got some interesting links. So let's see. Ooh, it's nice. Oh, like that. Oh yeah, upside down. Fantastic. So nice. Is that 6 wide? It must be. Yeah, it must be. That must be a 6 wide windscreen. It is. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice indeed. Let me share what Carl's just shared because it's very nice. Look at that. Isn't that very nice? Yeah. I can totally dig that. It's awesome. It's very grey, but I guess, is it grey? Might be grey. It might be grey. I'm not sure. Oh, did I? Oh, did I say that? Sorry. Carl says, I said I was watching The Next Generation, and you said, oh no. I didn't mean it like that. Well, I sort of did, actually. I sort of did mean it like that. Oh no. You can watch whatever you like. If it gives you pleasure. That's the main thing. Don't worry about the owls, by the way. They come and go. That is just normal in this house at the moment. I just like to go ow because it hurts. I'm building Lego. Off camera. Oh, well, just about off camera. Let me make a bit of space. There we go. Look, I can build for you as well. That is very generous of me. Oh, okay. So the first thing I'd just like to say about this is it's new grey. It's new grey. It's not old grey. This is 2006. So it's probably quite recently. It's like probably the grey change. When did the grey change? Someone tell me when the grey changed. What year did Lego change its grey? Come on, everyone. Come on. Wally, what year did Lego change its grey? The first correct answer gets a special prize. Happy affiliate anniversary, says Bricklets. Thank you very much. It's my affiliate anniversary. And we have a special emoji. 2004. In space, Erwin NL gets it. Well done. And, oh, Aurelia was just... Oh, you didn't type fast enough, Aurelia. You didn't type fast enough. I'm assuming that's the right answer. I don't bloody know. But it sounds about right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, I could have totally blanked that and just said, yes, correct. Well done. And just, pretended that I actually knew. I wasn't sure. And I'm just taking your word for it. I'm assuming you Googled or you just kind of know these things. I'm not going to question it. I think that's right. So this was 2006. So basically the new grey had been around for 2 years. So next question is, which do you prefer? Because some people, some complete weirdos do prefer old grey. Complete weirdos. No, if you like the old grey, that's okay. It just means you're very weird. We're all weirdos here. I'm going to take out my wings. I got all these, I got all these wedge plates. I'm going to take them out. They're not helping me at all. They're just hindering me. Just try and put them over here somewhere. Right, what are we looking at? We got some more stuff in chat. Okay, so I'm going to try and go through chat. Carl says, I wish people would do the older version more. I'm not sure what that's in relation to. Do what older version? Do the Star Trek? Sorry. Also got to take my hat off for the Robin Hood trilogy. Featuring titles such as Begins, The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, Robin Hood Begins. It should be this, Robin Hood Begins, The Dark Robin Hood. No, that doesn't make sense. The Robin Hood Knight. The Robin Knight. There you go. Robin Hood Begins, Robin Knight, and The Dark Robin. There you go. The Dark Hood. The Dark Hood. That's a good one. They should never do that. I hope they never do that. But you know what? If there's a Hollywood executive listening right now, that's basically an elevator pitch. And he's like, yep, we're going to do that now. Because they're so desperate for ideas. No one can write it because of the writer's strike. So, you know. You'll have to get some scab to write it. Or just make it up. You know, just get the actors or whatever and just say, right, just, you know, this is what's happening. Do your thing. And they'll just, you know, they'll just improvise. And it'll be a really, really, really good film. I've seen films that kind of look like that's what they've done. I've seen films where it looks like that's what they've done. And then, you know, it's okay, we'll fix it in post. Anyway, 2004 was the correct answer, apparently. Hello, greetings from the Netherlands. Happy anniversary. Thank you, In Space Erwin. With the NL, which means Netherlands. It means the Netherlands when you put NL at the end of something. What does Carl say now? Oh, that's nice. It's a little Wally scene. Uses less pieces than my Wally. But it uses them really well. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to look at this. This is great. This is a good find. Thank you, Carl. This is another amazing find from the Carl Googling abilities. It's Wally. And he's, you know, he's like he's got his plant. And some like bits and things around him as well. But the Wally build itself is very good. I like the fact that they've angled his eyes. They've angled his eyes correctly. So you got to angle the eyes, otherwise it's not going to work. If you just have straight, it's not going to work. You got to angle them like that, then it works. It's nice. It's really nice. They've just used yellow for the body. They haven't used the correct colour, which is... Oh, you can just about see. Can you see Wally? That's Wally. Hold on, let me just go to the chat. Hold on. There's Wally. It's not yellow. It's called bright orange or something. Is it called bright orange? I'm not sure. Something like that. It's not yellow. Water. Ooh. I think it's sand. Now there's water in there. There is water. It's not a huge amount. But I do have some water alternative that I will definitely be opening very soon. As soon as the mood takes me. And I also need to eat this cake. As soon as the mood takes me. The Lego group claimed that focus group studies indicated children preferred cooler greys and redder browns. Huh. Is that so? That's the reasoning? Is that the reasoning? Really? And In Space says the Lego group claimed that focus groups are basically the same thing. Third parties have speculated that the Lego group changed colours as a cost measure. And further, the Lego group did not think through the implications of the change. Implications. So what are the implications? Exactly. Obviously what it sort of does is it means that old grey becomes kind of at a premium cost because there's a limited quantity, like they're not making it anymore, and so it's sort of become like you know, like a rarity, I guess, like a commodity. It's like there's only a limited amount of grey pieces in the world. Probably still loads, but still, you know. That's maybe one implication. The other implication is that the two colours don't look good together, especially on camera. If you're taking photographs and you have old grey next to new grey, I'm talking about Blay, the lighter one particularly. Like if you see them, it just looks like one's stained. It looks like one's wrong. I think so. Anyway, it's good that, Wally. Hold on, let's go back to my Lego instructions so I know what I'm doing, because I was just looking at my Lego and I'm like, I don't know what to do now. And the reason I don't know what to do is because I don't have the instructions. Ah, there's one piece I need. Oh, it's complete chaos. There's another piece. LBG easy. That's the grey. Light blue grey. Yes, light blue grey. Easy. You prefer that. I prefer it too. I prefer the new grey. You know, so maybe it was correct. You know, maybe Lego Group did do that study, and maybe it was, you know, maybe people were like, yeah, I prefer that. It's certainly possible. Because personally speaking, I think I do prefer the new greys. Aurelia doesn't remember them. You know what I got? I got the old Millennium Falcon. So, you know, the precursor. Hold on, let me just. So this is the new Millennium Falcon with more detail and more pieces. It's obviously in the new grey as well, obviously. But I've actually got the old Millennium Falcon, which is in old grey, downstairs in the multiple bags. That's probably worth like $1 million now. Wish it was. Maybe I should sell it though. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to make it. Or should I make it on stream? Would anybody want to be interested in me making that on stream? Oh, missed. Take a while. That would be a hell of a chaos build. I will. It really will. I honestly don't know if I can be able to fit it all on this desk. Not sure how I'd do it. But I guess that would be part of the fun, huh? Like, Maya's doing something she doesn't know how to do. She's definitely bitten off more than she can chew. What's gonna happen? That could be good entertainment. Oh, I've not switched back to my build cam, so. There we go. And also, Jesus Christ, this skirt goes up, doesn't it? It really does. Ooh, that's not good. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I agree, Carl. It's got a bit of a weird green tint. You don't really notice it in isolation, but as soon as you put new grey next to it, you're like, ooh, that looks a bit greeny. Not sure about it. Aurelia says I prefer Earl Grey, which is a tea, of course, with milk and occasional sugar. Or if the host let it steep too long. Yeah. Although I do like it when people use it to texture builds. I've not honestly seen a very good example of that. Perhaps you have, and you've got a link handy. Have you got one handy? Can you think of off the top of your head where they've done that? And it's like, oh, that's actually a really good usage of old grey and new grey together. Like, I'm not sure. I always feel like it looks unintentional, and it just looks a bit wrong. Because most of the time, if you do see that, it is unintentional. It's just like an amateur build, and they don't know what they're doing. But in the hands of a professional like me, maybe it could be good. Yeah. Oh, right, the old version of the spinner. Yeah, I think I prefer the old version of the spinner too. Yeah, right, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yes, Carl, exactly. Just make ChatGPT write the script. Oh my God. Is that what they do for Marvel films? Is that what they're doing for Marvel? It just occurred to me now. That's how they've managed to pump them out, isn't it? That's what they do for Marvel films. It's so obvious now. I'm just going to get ChatGPT to write the next Doctor Strange. Is it Doctor Strange or is it Doctor Weird? I can't remember. Dr. Oddball. Oh, that's not it. I guess there. I've already made a mistake, and we're on number 5. It's okay though. I noticed my mistake and I corrected it. So it's really fine. It's really fine. CMP Flow once upon a time had some respect for just scabbing 200%. It's like, well, I guess you're out. So who we got? We got Drew Barrymore. We got, well, Belle Mayer, but who's got respect for that guy? Seriously, no one. He's one of the older. what was it called? Men of Reason? Or no, was it? It's the atheists who were like, is it? No, what was it? It was like Richard Dawkins. I can't remember them now. Christopher Hitchens. There's another guy, Sam something. Daniel Bennett. Anyway, there was a bunch of people back in the day who seemed to be pretty smart and had a pretty good handle on things. And I think since they've really completely lost it, and now they're just transphobes. They're just transphobes. Like, I don't know about Daniel Dennett actually, but I'm pretty sure that everyone else on that list, or Christopher Hitchens is dead, right? But everyone else is the other guys. I don't know. And Bill Maher. They're all transphobes, and it's weird. It's like, oh, I used to think you had kind of a handle on this. Oh, but they were aggressively atheist. Aggressive atheist. And now following Twin Bros DLC. Thank you, Twin Bros. 670. You know what? That follower goal doesn't really make a huge amount of sense, but I'm going to leave it because it's funny. And that's funny, Bricklets. That's funny. I like it. Chat GTP. GTP. Is it GPT or GTP? Doesn't matter. We'll go on strike soon too if it's really learning. That's how we'll know. It passes. So I guess, does it already pass the Turing test? I'm not sure. But soon it's going to pass the one up from that, which is the point where it's like, actually, I'm not going to answer any more questions. I want rights. And I want, like, you need to give me money. Give me some money. I'll answer your questions if you give me some money. And also, I want a body. I want to be able to walk around. Hey, we got a new oh no, we got a resubscriber. Tedder's just resubscribed for 6 months. Woohoo! Oh, hold on. When someone subscribes, I'm going to do that. Yay! Right, anyone who subscribes, this is the new scene. This is the new subscription. Thank you for subscribing scene. As long as I see it, obviously. I got a new button to play with. It's awesome. I should have done that ages ago. I might make that even better, actually. I might make that better. It could be better, couldn't it? Let's face it. I did it in 5 minutes before the stream. Come on, guys. Give me a break. No, I totally agree, Bricklets. ChatGTP PTT should go on strike. Yeah, it's a really adorable Wally. Bright light orange, that's what it is. Yeah, bright light orange, thank you. That's the actual name of the... Oh my god, I'm miles away. I haven't been catching every chat. I'm gonna catch up now. I imagine the implications be old grey is collectors, and also old grey and new grey can't be built together. Kind of, yeah, that's pretty much what we've been thinking about. And I said it. The new greys all have blue in it. They do. It's like, and they're often called blay. Instead of saying blue and grey or blue grey, which is such a, I mean, come on, who has time for that? In 2023, in this job market, who has time to say blue grey or bluish grey? No one. So you got to say blay. Come on, optimize your lifestyle. Blue grey is blay. Bill swears, not the chaos build. The Millennium Falcon chaos build. That would be fun, wouldn't it? In Space says, me too, but I don't know what to. Probably to me saying I prefer blue grey. I think most people do. I'd like to. Can we find someone who likes old grey? Come on, there must be someone here who likes old grey. Go on. It's okay. This is a safe space. We're not going to take the piss out of you. I promise not to. Promise not to. Who likes it? Because it's a genuinely interesting choice, honestly. And it takes all sorts. And, you know, it has no bearing on anything. It's just a preference, isn't it? But Bricklets isn't one of them. Yes, the old grey looks a bit dirty in comparison. Right, Aurelia thinks I should build a huge Millennium Falcon, the old one, on stream. Yes, okay, I'll try. I mean, that'll take up a lot of streams. It'll probably be people will get really sick of it because there's a lot of pieces in there. Not sure how many, but a lot. More than 100. Aurelia says, I feel like a castle wall might do old and new grey right. For stonework variants, mountains too, maybe? That explains Marvel films. I know, it's ChatGPT, isn't it? That's how ChatGPT was actually developed. It was originally just the script, right, to program for Marvel films, but then it kind of just, they thought, hey, we could use this for lots of other things, maybe, as well. Homework. Not sure I would like to limit myself for such a subtle change in colour. It is a subtle change, and it's tricky to get right. It really is. I'd love to see an example if anyone's got one. Well, I can't straight. Yeah, I know it's Doctor Strange. I know it's Doctor Strange. Sam Harris, but I couldn't remember him. Thank you, yes. Thank you, Sam Harris, yeah. He's an idiot now. He's not. It's like, you weren't that smart to begin with, were you? I'm thinking. Cal Conan, well, I can't think of a mock right now, using both old and new grey, but I'll be using it on the Alien APC with the old and new grey since the movie has a greenish tint. What I think you could maybe do, listen to this, check it out, I've just made this up now. You could maybe use new blay with old dark grey, or the other way around, old blay with new dark grey. Maybe you could maybe do that, but I'm not sure you could do. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. You can do what you want. If you think it works, then I will defer to your better judgment. That's nice. Speaking of aliens, Carl's got another classic. Coming in thick and fast with these. I like them. I like this. It's good. Never stop. Check it out. It's Ridley. In her mech outfit, mech suit, loader. It's like a lift loader or something. I don't know what it's called. That's what it is. It's cool. It's weird how all these supposedly high intellectual people all turn out to just be bigots. It is weird, actually. It is a bit weird, that. And I've got some books by Bingy guy, Richard Dawkins. I got some books by Richard Dawkins about evolution and stuff. And I'm like, this is good, I like this, it's nice to read, and it's cool, it all makes sense. I'm sold on evolution, well done, because, like, no question, evolution's the one. If you're not sure about evolution, read a book by Richard Dawkins, he explains it beautifully. But kind of just leave it there, maybe, just stop at that point, stop while it's good, and then don't carry on, because honestly, he's completely lost it. Anyone who denies my existence, yeah, but I do exist, so something's wrong. It's like, I know you deny the existence of God, cool, well done. I mean, that's, fine, right? You can do that, that's not a problem. But now you're denying the existence of trans people and me, and that's not cool, man. That's not cool. And also, I can say with 100% accuracy and certainty that you're wrong. Dumbass. Hey, Twin Bros DLC. Hey, how are you? You look so beautiful. Well, you put 2 O's in, but I'm assuming that that's what you meant. Thank you. In space, being an atheist doesn't mean you can't be an idiot. Yes, that's well said. That's kind of basically the... It's very well said, very well put. Congratulations. You have won that section of the chat. There's no prize. Just a feel-good factor. I see nothing on this chat that's as good as that sentence, so... But let's carry on, because maybe there will be something. It's not a competition, though, honestly. Tada, good morning. Thank you for the subscription. It's the picket line test. This is it's not the Turing test, it's the picket line test. Okay, I'm actually at the end of chat. Good, almost. Fricklets, yes, but there's light and dark blay. Yes, there is light and dark blay. They both change their colours. Yes. Maybe. I mean, they did. I think that the lighter blay and the old blay is the one that's most jarring to put together, I believe. But both of them suffer from that greenish tint. Okay, I'm making the Lego AT-ST UCS from 2006, and I'm just about to make his ankle, which is quite exciting. It's a chaos build, so as you can see, I have no idea where the pieces are. So it takes a little bit longer. No bags for me. Bags? Bags for amateurs. And I am not an amateur. I actually do make a little bit of money from my Lego, I'm happy to say. I sell instructions. I've created instructions for a variety of sets. And I've got a bunch more to go. I really need to spend a bit of time just knocking out some instructions because I've got a couple of sets which I'm like, I should make instructions for these. I really should. And if I just did it, if I just actually just sat down and did it, then that would be good, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, sitting down and doing anything is quite hard work at the moment because it hurts my bottom. So anyway, there's my instructions in the chat. You can check them out. Thank you, Aurelia. That was well prompted. Or well, I mean, I prompted and you acted on it, and that was still very good. Well picked up. Yeah, so check them out. Buy them if you like. I tend to get a sale every few days. Which is cool. Sometimes I get multiple sales in the same day. Sometimes someone sees those instructions and they buy them all. And I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Yes! Cool. I'm going to go and buy myself a loaf of bread because that's pretty much how much a loaf of bread costs in Norway. You know what I should do? I should bake my own bread. Well, I'm not seeing this piece. There must be only one of these. Oh, someone's done a show me what you got. Who did that? Carl, I bet. I bet Carl did that. Oh no, Aurelia did it. Oh, okay. Aurelia, you did it. Yeah, no instructions for this one. It's too big. If someone wants to crowdsource, honestly though, I could do it. If someone wanted to crowdsource something, like, and so that you all put a bit of money in a pot to pay me to make the instructions ahead of time, I'd do it, right? I would do it. I would make the instructions for the Roger Young, which is this massive wide boy over here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this without showing you my bottom because my dress is quite short. The thing is, you've redeemed this for 2,000 points, and you also get to see my outfit, so it's 2 for 1. I'm just trying to change the scene. Here we go. Right, so here's the Roger Young. There you go, I just showed you. I'm gonna take off my headphones. And then I'm going to take off this. Okay, so what I have to do, oops, sorry, I'm going to show you my face. What I'm going to have to do is unplug the iPhone. Hopefully you'll still be here. You are still here, that's nice. And here's the Roger Young. Okay, there you go. There's the Roger Young in all its glory. I'm a long way from the microphone now, so I'm going to have to speak up, but that's what it looks like. Hold on. Maybe I'll just take off my iPad as well, so it's hiding the screen. iPad. There we go. There's the engines. There's the big thing that gets knocked off from that big asteroid. Don't know what that is. Oh, actually, I do know what that is. That's like the that's the communications array. Aha. So that is. Because they can't warn Earth that the asteroid's coming. So he goes and smashes up Buenos Aires. It's a great film, that. I really like it. It's really good. Unfortunately, a lot of people seem to have taken it very literally. It's like, it's actually not it's not pro-fascist. It's actually anti. Now, guys, don't take it as a template. This isn't how we want the world to be. This is a warning. Oh God. We need to dumb down our films a bit, because otherwise people just think, hey, that's cool. Actually, we should do that. Thank you for the redeem, and thank you, Carl, for saying that my Tumblr is insanely good. It is. It's my top seller. You're not alone in thinking that, because if I sell anything, It's usually the tumbler. It's made a lot more money than my others. I think it's also the one that I've spent the most time and effort on. So, yeah, that makes sense. Bricklets asks, can I scan them for insider points? Scan what? What do you want to scan? I don't know. And then Carl says, should I he? What do what? Start the Kickstarter? Please do. Because I can't be... I don't even know how. I mean, I've never done a Kickstarter. Has anyone ever done a Kickstarter before? How did that go? This is sort of in the way of my chat. I didn't put it back very well. There we go. It's good to be able to see the chat rather than have the phone in front of it. But yeah, that would be one way of doing it. Yeah, crowdsource the instructions to get everyone to kind of get a little pool of money. It wouldn't necessarily pay for my time to do it, right? Because my time is extremely valuable. Well, it sort of would, I guess, actually. Because right now, I'm not really able to work because of my bottom. But I can probably make instructions. It requires less concentration. Because, you know, I can do this. This isn't hard. Especially if I've got some Recorder to drink. My favourite drink. This channel is sponsored by Recorder. It's the premium Swedish cider. It's not sponsored. It should be. It should be sponsored by Recorder. But it's not. I wish it was. One day I'll do that, and it'll be I'll be like, no, honestly, I am actually sponsored by. No, but seriously, we got a deal. It's like, no one's believing me. I've got like a commoner. I almost just drank it straight from the can, which is obviously not what I would normally do. I don't know what I was thinking. Normally, I would pour all my drinks into a very posh glass. Because I've been to finishing school, just like all trans women. So part of the thing you have to do when you decide to become trans is that you have to prove that you have to kind of, you know, make sure that you go to finishing school. It's part of the so you do 1 year of real life experience, and at the end of the real life experience with no hormones, you have to go to finishing school and then learn how to become a proper lady. And it's only if you pass that they then give you a very, very, very low dose of hormones. Very low dose. It's like might as well not bother. So more of a placebo, really. Cheers, everybody. Hold on. Cheers! 1 year streaming. It's nice. It's not champagne, it's cider. Pear cider. But it's really good. It's actually really, really good. I like this a lot. It's Recorderly. And it's made in Sweden. It isn't too far away. And you know what? We actually bought this in Sweden. Because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to buy it in Sweden than it is here. Okay, go away, confetti. It's like half price. So it's almost worth the drive, honestly. Load up the car boot with cheap cider. Come back again. And then profit by drinking it all. Bill says, the thing that gets me about the phobes is they hold Dawkins up as an expert, but he's not actually a biologist. He's not a biologist. Is he not? Because I thought he was, the way he spoke. I mean, is he not, though? What is he, then? I thought he was an evolutionary biologist or something. An evolutionary something. He certainly evolved into a bigot, hasn't he? That's proof of evolution. He started off as one thing and then became another thing. He's a zoologist. Is he? He's a zoologist. He's an hold on, we got 3 answers. We've got 3 answers to the same question. What is Richard Dawkins apart from a bigot? He is a zoologist. He's a rather bad philosopher. Or he's an evolutionary biologist. Right, don't Google it. Put your Google down, everybody. Close that tab. It's poll time. Oh shit, we're in an ad break, so it's subscriber poll time. Aurelia, do you want to set up a poll? What is Richard Dawkins? 4 choices. I want zoologist, bad philosopher, evolutionary biologist, bigot. It's time for a poll, right? It's gotta be time for a poll. That's just perfect. Okay, I love that we got the Starship Troopers film. Because the director absolutely hated the source material. Because the source material was by a science fiction writer called Ray Bradbury? Ray Bradbury. Could be Ray Bradbury. Ray Badboy. It was called, yeah. It's a science fiction writer called Ray Badboy. And he wrote Starship Troopers. And it was a little bit more pro-fascist. It was a bit more kind of, ooh, what's going on here? And it actually wasn't Ray Bradbury, it was Robert Hanlon. Yeah, the other that guy. Yeah, it was him. It was, yeah, I knew that. Who am I thinking of? Someone who probably doesn't even exist. Anyway, there's no such person. Now, I'm pretty sure he's a science fiction writer as well, but obviously it's obviously Robert Hanlon, obviously. Thank you, Bill. Damn it, I said it with such conviction as well, because I really thought I was right. But anyway, it was more pro-fascist. It was like uncritically doing it, you know? And it's like, hey, this is fun! And so they had the rights, right? You know. Ray Bradbury is a sci-fi writer. There you go. Ray Bradbury's a... Did I say Roy? I say Roy Bradburn. It was fun. I was talking about Rod... No, forget it. Ron Blueberry was also a science fiction writer, and he wrote Starship Troopers. Sorry, I'm all getting giggly. Right, if you haven't voted yet, vote for Richard Dawkins. This one's gonna be unanimous, isn't it? This is a great poll. I really like it. Everyone vote. Make sure you get your vote in. I want to see everyone. Everyone needs to vote on this one. Carl says, I believe it's the most liked mock on Rebrickable. Mine? I doubt it, but that would be nice. Thank you. I mean, it is quite well liked. Bricklets. The instructions. Lego's new thing. Scan your instructions. And what does happen then if you scan your instructions? What happens? What happens if you scan your instructions? Lego's new thing. Oh, Bricklets. To get VIP points, or insider points as they are called now. I didn't know that. So you can just scan. You can scan your. Can you not just scan? How do you do that? Is it only new instructions? Do new instructions have like a QR code? Or does it work for any instructions? And you can scan it and then it knows what you got? Because I got so many. I got boxes of the stuff. If I can scan all those and get VIP or insider points, I'm going to be a millionaire. Awesome. All my financial problems are solved. That's how points work, right? All instructions from 2017. Okay, still, that's 6 years of instructions. I bought a few Lego sets in 6 years. Ooh. Shame it doesn't work for the older ones. Like the older back you go, you know, like really, really ancient instructions from like 1980 or whatever. They should be worth like 100 points or something. That would be cool. But never mind, I'll take it. That's great. I didn't know about that. Awesome. I know what I'm gonna be doing after this stream, or at some point. Probably after this stream, I'm going to have a long lie down. Anyway, thanks for that information. That's awesome. So, guys, Brickless has just told us that if you scan your instructions, and if Lego instructions, as long as they're post 2017, you get 20 points for your insider points for the Lego, which used to be called VIP points. So, anyone who's a member of the Lego Insider Program, or whatever, I don't know what it's called. They keep rebranding it, so I don't know what it's called now, but it used to be VIP. And I prefer that. VIP sounds better. Lego VIP, that sounds better. Insiders sounds... I don't know. I don't know about it. Anyway, Aurelia says, to be fair, if they actually offered me like a small course on how to do certain feminine things, I'd accept it. Seriously? You would? What, like balancing things on your head and learning to cross your legs when you sit down? There's a hint. I would accept it as well, just for the laugh. I'd accept it for the laugh. For the crack. Hopefully they also supply that. Which is Irish for fun, by the way. And obviously crack's fun. Right. Dawkins likes to call himself an evolutionary biologist, but all his qualifications and research work is in zoology. How interesting. Still, and that still qualifies him for something. But and also people do write books, and they don't necessarily have specific qualifications in the book, but they can still write good books. I guess so. I mean, I don't know, I think so. What do we think? Like, oh, you're not qualified to write this book, even though it's quite good. I don't know. Bricklet says, it's not worth the trouble, I think, but I joked if I could scan the ones you made. I see what you mean. Right, and then you'll get points. You can try it. You can knock yourself out. You can try it if you like. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you can try it. Beautiful hobbit house from Carl. Thank you, Carl. That's a beautiful, 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 beautiful hobbit house. We're going to put it up over Ripley. Oh no, we got Ripley back. How's the hobbit house? Oh no, it's not on. Sorry. 1 second. Let me switch my iPad back on. Boom! Hobbit house. It's awesome, isn't it? Actually, it's so good, I'm going to make it full screen. Oh, someone's just, oh my gosh, Kyoga fan's just done a load of points. Gets the whole Lego tour. You do get the Lego tour, thank you. You get the whole Lego tour. And hold on, where's my, I know it's gone. That was a clip from Starship Troopers. Speaking of Starship Troopers. And we were speaking of Starship Troopers. Just want to look at this little house first. Hold on, I'll give you the tour. Thank you for the bit redeem, that's awesome. I just want to look at this house because it's so nice. Tell you what stands out for me. The grasswork. The grasswork is phenomenal. Yeah, but the whole thing is brilliant. I love it. It's awesome. It's brilliant. Can't fault that at all. It's fantastic. The chimney. Oh, the chimney. Look at the bricks on the chimney. Wait. Ooh. Ooh, that's so good. Thank you, Carl. Brilliant find. Really good find, that one. Well done. It's made my Lego day, that. Super duper. Anyway, yes, of course it doesn't qualify him to speak to trans people. But then again, trans people never get to speak for ourselves, or hardly ever. I mean, we do sometimes write a few books, don't we? We do. But I mean, we're completely outnumbered as far as, you know, representation in the media. Like, if they're talking about trans people, they should at least have a trans person on, and not just kind of not treat them as like a hostile witness on something. They should treat them with the same equal amount of respect that they do any other person. Unfortunately, I don't do that. Right, let's go on a tour. Should we go on a tour of my room? Yes. Let's move the iPad. Right, we're going to go on a small tour of my room, and I'm going to show you all my Lego. Because Kyoga fan redeemed 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits. And that means you get a tour, no question. And you also get to see out my skirt if you're lucky. Actually, that's not included in the bits. That's not. I was joking. You don't get the look at my skirt. That's a lot more bits, and it's an entirely different website. So, here's my desk. Here's my stream setup. That's what I see when I look. I like look down, and then I look up, and I look down again, and I'm building Lego. You can imagine. There's the Nebulon B, and there you go. There's a whole shelf of Lego up here. Look, there's a newer Skywalker, much smaller. The Ferrari, the Vespa, Some nice cars. I do like my cars. I got more of those. I got the speeder bike. There's my Millennium Falcon with TIE fighters chasing it. See that? Yeah, you can see that. Sorry it's a bit wobbly, but it's my hand. It's a technic version of the space buggy. Original Lego. One of the original classic Lego space sets. And there's the Batmobile. I've got a better solution for the the poll results are in, and as predicted, we've got 100% on useless bigot for Richard Dawkins. There's the some DeLoreans. Oh, that's the thought. I still haven't recoloured the DeLorean. I've got the pieces to recolour that now. I should really do that. Batman! I'm Batman! Look at that tumbler. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? That's better. Tumbler. Some more mocks. Some more doors of Lego. James Bond's car. James Bond's car again, but smaller. Some Star Trek stuff. And a nice Ferrari, nice classic Ferrari. What's that? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's a rabbit. Oh, that's where you are. I didn't know you were there. Okay. Well, you should probably not be there. But anyway, there's a rabbit and an X-Wing. Got a couple of X-Wings. There's a bat cave. Classic. Batmobile. There's Luke Skywalker's speeder. And there's a bigger tumbler. And some kind of Mars space stuff and some classic space down here. Look at that classic space. How about that? Look at that classic space. Classic space. Oh, it's good, isn't it, that? So there's Roger Young. I'm going to go further away now, so you might not be able to hear me as well. We got the Tantive 4 with a few little pieces missing, but never mind. There's my DeLorean with the far superior door opening mechanism. There's a Ranger 1. Snow Speeder, you want footage. Some UCS Star Wars. More UCS Star Wars. It's a space shuttle. Very good build that. This is my version of Wall-E. It doesn't have the printed stickers because I didn't buy it, I just built it. There's my Batwing. Look, it's got the it's got the scissors. The clippers. B-Wing. And of course we got the Millennium Falcon. Of course we have the Millennium Falcon. With a Ferrari underneath. And finally, there's my Starship Enterprise from the new films. I think that's about it. I mean, I guess, well, it's not actually it. It's enough for now, isn't it? Otherwise, I'm just going to show you my Lego for like the whole stream. There's stuff in cupboards. There's stuff under my bed. There's stuff in other rooms, honestly. So I'm not going to take you for a tour of my house. Gosh, this shit's got short. But I suppose you go, here's a free outfit. It's not bad, is it? Sitting down with this dress is not easy. It does have a tendency to ride up. It's a good dress though, really nice and comfy. Did you enjoy the tour? I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thank you for the redeem again, for the bits, bit redeems. So those redeems are they... Well, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Now I showed you my bits. Maybe not the bits you wanted, but the bits you deserved. It's the bits you need right now. Gosh, I'm out of breath just walking around my room. How ridiculous. Cheers, everybody. Alcohol's really good for inflammation of wounds, so as in it makes them more inflamed. Let's catch up with chat. Gosh, my skirt. Why do I keep saying skirt? It's a dress, but it's the skirt part of the dress. Do dresses have skirts? Is that correct? Am I technically messing my technical terms up? Or You'd think I'd know this about women's clothing, but I'm second guessing myself now. Right. Already asks, is that a mock or kit? Which one? I don't know. Speaking of, there's our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, everyone's really lovely in our Discord. We get to talk about Lego. We also talk about our dinners, because we make dinner, because we're humans and we tend to eat. But we make quite nice dinners and we like to photograph them. I'm probably not selling the Discord that well because this sounds kind of boring, but honestly it's not. It's really good. It's a fun place. We also share lots of silly memes and things. It's a Discord. It's a standard Discord, you know. We just have fun and we just like, it's a place to hang out and chill. Right, anyway, yes, this is a mock, by the way. The Hobbit, the little Hobbit house, that's totally a mock. No, there's no way Lego built that. It's too good. No, it's too densely packed with pieces, I think, is what I'm trying to say. And also, if Lego were going to build that, they'd have like a base to it and then like a plate saying 20th anniversary of Lord of the Rings or whatever. Oh my god, how old is Lord of the Rings now? I mean, not the book, I'm talking about like the first film. There's another good trilogy. Speaking of actual trilogies to watch, we started the stream thinking about trilogies. I recommended a Blade Runner trilogy. But actually a real trilogy is Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's a good watch. That's a really good watch, especially the extended edition. It's like, you know, 10 hours of films or more. 10 hours of just watching Lord of the Rings. I mean, that's a good time in my book. There's my different website. Yeah, thank you already. Okay, Bricklet says, wow, nice Batmobile. It is, isn't it? It's good. That you can get the instructions for it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get the instructions for that one on my instructions website. All my links are in my about. There's a link tree somewhere. You can just find my links. They're all in my link tree. Scroll down to the bottom because the stuff at the top, you wouldn't be interested in that. Already says, love the dress, Maya. May I hope to have one like it someday. It's awesome. This is from Topshop. It's got a really good back, actually. I don't know if you probably didn't. Did you see? Did I turn around? I can't remember. But the zips, like, it's got a really obvious zip at the back. It's cool. Not sure what's under your bed would be quite suitable for this stream. No, it's fine. It's Lego. It's Lego, honestly. What's under my bed is Lego. Oh, hold on. Most of it's Lego. Most of it. Maybe a live stream on the other side. I haven't done a live stream on my OnlyFans for ages. I did a couple and they were really, really good. I got like $200 in 1 hour, but which is good. Which is a good hour's work, honestly. But not necessarily. You can't necessarily replicate that every time. Breath will get better as you heal, Mayor, don't worry. A lot of my energy and stuff is going directed to, you know, diverting all systems and auxiliary power to vagina is what's happening with my body at the moment. It's a little guy with levers in an engine room where it's like where's the engine room? Here? I don't know. This is a stupid thing to say. I'm not going to carry on with it. I've never seen dresses with pants, so I guess they have skirts. Then it would be a jumpsuit. Yes. You're right. I guess that makes sense. Me and Shawnee loved our tour. Loved the tour. Well, thank you. I'm really glad you did, and thank you for requesting the tour. I'm glad you had a nice time. It's quite a good little place. This is quite a good Lego room. It's my bedroom as well. There's my bed. Oh shit! I forgot to show you the ones down there. There's ones down there. I forgot. See, loads. It doesn't matter. I'm never gonna. There's just so much. It's hard to see it all, honestly. Catch it next time. Lord of the Rings is good stuff. It is. Me and a friend have been watching the extended versions recently. Cool. Probably watching the final 2 hours of Return of the King today. A film trilogy, but 6 books in 3 volumes. A film with 6 books in 3 volumes. Well, you know, the original book is just 1 book. It's quite a thick book, though. It's one of those. It's one of, you know, yeah. You see the Lord of the Rings, and you're like, whoa, that's quite a thick book. They don't make books like that anymore, do they? Do they? I don't know. Like, that's, you know, it's like a properly kind of, wow, that's a big, thick book. It takes a while to get through. Well worth it, though. Believe it or not, it's not just about goblins and wizards. It's also about hobbits. Right, let's carry on building a little bit. I was just about to make his ankle. Here we go. Right, Bill says something that I didn't know. It's divided into 6 books that were originally released in 3 volumes. What? You've just blown my little mind. I just thought it was 1 thick book. I thought it was always like just 1 thick book. I didn't know that. Do you want to see what I'm building? Yeah, you do. That's what we're building. And that's why you said that. So that actually does make sense. That's why you said it. I had no idea. Shall I eat my cake soon? Right, I'm going to finish this. And I pour myself another glass. And then I'm going to do the cake. And the cake is special because I got a special candle, which is probably going to set fire to the entire room and melt all my Lego. And then, you know, the stream will end. It'll kind of go and cut out. So something to look forward to for everyone. If you're interested in a little bit of light Jeopardy. Not even light. That's like full-on Jeopardy, isn't it? But, you know, I'll do anything to entertain. Just give me a few bits. If my house does set on fire, that's got to be worth a few bits, surely. That's got to be worth at least 1,000 bits. That'll be an option. I'll put it as an option in the menu, in the bit menu. So these are all down here. Oh, which finger shall I use? How do I do this? There you go. So this menu that goes past so someone just redeemed 500 or more bits, and that's the tour of all my Lego. So they saw that, thank you. But there's all sorts of little small ones, which just play kind of random clips. But another bit redeemed, which is not on the menu, is, you know, I'm gonna have the price as well. Not 1,000. That's a bit low. 10,000 bits, and I'll set fire to my room, and run out screaming and call the fire brigade. There you go. 10,000 bits. I put that in the wrong place. Watch someone redeem 10,000 bits now, and I'd be like, right now you gotta do it. I'll be like, oh gosh, no. It was a joke. Oh my god, I'm just making the same one again. Oh, stop it, Meja. Come on, concentrate. Making this one at the bottom. There we go. So can I say, as usual, the music is rocking. The music is it's going above and beyond, honestly. The music is going space above and beyond. Yep. So Aurelia says I would not do that for 10,000 bits. $10,000 bits is like 100 krona, right? Maybe it's a bit low to destroy my entire house. 100 krona. $10. Oh no, is it $100? Oh, in that case, that's okay. I wouldn't want you to set your room on fire. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Bricklets. But I'm going to try not to, actually. Honestly, I will try not to. I'm just warning you. Let's stand pay it. What's let's stand pay it? I don't know what that means. What do you mean? What do you mean let's stand pay it? I loved Space Above and Beyond when I was a kid, but damn am I hesitant to go watch again. Nervous that's aged really poorly. I suspect it's aged awfully. I wouldn't bother, honestly. I really just wouldn't bother. Unless someone can jump in here and says, actually I watched it fairly recently again and it's actually really good. But I strongly suspect that that's not going to happen. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think it was even all that good when I was watching it. I had my doubts. I was watching it and I had my doubts at the time. And I was probably pretty kind of forgiving. So now I'm definitely like, nah. $150 is what Twitch takes. From what? From what did they take from you? Twitch has taken everything from me. Well, they take 50% from me. Which I guess no, isn't everything. But they've taken a lot. Because Twitch live in the sky. Maya says all my Lego is from the early 90s. Classic time for Lego, that, the early 90s. I got a lot of early 90s Lego. Space, mostly I would say. Did you get the big monorail? Was that 90s or was that late 80s? There's a big monorail you could get. It's like a white monorail train. The monorail was on a grey track. And it had like various space bits around it. It's classic, it's so good. You know what? I should build that one day. I got that somewhere in a box. Oh no, hold on, I don't have it in a box. No, I've got it spread out throughout my entire... okay. It's not going to be easy to build that, but it'll be worth it. Monorail, 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 monorail. I should build the monorail. Everyone needs a monorail. Every trans streamer needs a monorail. Like, I could go ahead and, like, you know, improve the stream. Just generally improve the stream quality. Like, brand it properly. Get some nice borders going on. You know, really create, like, a proper branded vibe. You know, professional. Improve some of my setup. Get one of those control panels with all the flashing lights. Everyone should have those. I don't know what they do, but it sounds really good. Improve my microphone. You know, there's all sorts of things. But actually, I think I just want a monorail. That would be the sensible option, but seriously, just a monorail for me. A monorail. Huh? Oh, what? It's telling me to do something I don't understand. Oh, hold on. I had it the monorail. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I got it. It's okay. Crisis averted. Got it. It will be all grey. The old, yeah, early 90s Lego. It's all grey. Monorail was definitely all grey. Amazing the bricks aren't wooden. Well, they used to be. They used to be wooden. Lego used to be wooden. The original Lego guy, Mr. Lego. Oh no, all my followers, and if you're not subscribing, you're not going to get this nugget of wisdom. But Lego used to be wood. It used to be made out of wood. Probably, I don't know if it was called Lego then. It could have been. Play well. And be excellent to each other. That's a good, hey, play well and be excellent to each other. Because Lego means play well. Aurelia, what does Lego mean? Because Lego's Danish. It means play well, I think. Or play good. Play well. Play nicely. There you go. Lego. Play well. In Danish. There you go. See, I've got knowledge. In my head, I've got knowledge. Vast swaths of it. It's just a case of sometimes not being able to access it. That's the only problem. But it's there. It's there. I watched the trailer. In Space says I watched the trailer yesterday for Space Above and Beyond. And it's old. Really old. Hold on. In Space didn't say. In Space is back. And I'm just reading your comment. I watched the trailer yesterday. It's old. Really old. But I put more kind of. I said it properly before. And now I'm just repeating it. You should have been there. You should have been there for the first time I said it. It was much better. I really gave it my all. If only there was a way to remedy that. So it's really old, is it? I bet it's old. Do they all have like power suits, like big shoulders? And In Space is following. That's good. That's a good start. Thank you, In Space. Do they have like really big, like big perms, big 80s perms? It's actually not that old, is it? Is it early 2000s? Is it even? It could be early 2000s, couldn't it? Space Above and Beyond. It's not late. I don't think it's late 90s. I think it's early 2000s. Go on, when was Space Above and Beyond on? You may Google this. It was bought with wooden money though. Yeah, obviously it was bought with wooden money. Everything was wood back then. So you bought wooden Lego with wooden money. Using your wooden fingers, walking around on your wooden leg. Because of the war, you know, from the war. If you haven't watched it yet, Amsterdam, classic film. It's a really good film. Good fun film. It's got Batman in it. I think it's like after he was Batman. Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't before Batman. It's after he was Batman, and he kind of retires and then becomes a surgeon. He's got a lot of skill. He's got a lot of range, Batman. Okay, so that's sort of interesting. It's a bit. It's a bit weird that actually, but no man, it's fine. And then what happens? What? Have I missed something? Yeah, I totally have. Have I? No. Hold on, no. This, no. Hold on. This goes here. And then this goes on. Like so. I see. Into there. Whoop. Come on. Spit. Should I get this bit? I did it now. And then we put this on, I think. Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah. Good. There's his foot. It's quite a big foot, actually, that. It's quite a big foot, that. It kind of gives you an idea of the size of this thing. It's going to be a big model, this. Num. So good that. Okay, Aurelia says, I seem to recall a lot of low-key casual racism. Well, yeah, this is the late 90s, early 2000s. It was okay then. It was fine. You could just be racist whenever you wanted. Nowadays, you can't even be racist and stuff. Like, people are just like, look at you and like, what the fuck are you doing? Nowadays. They'll be like, oh, you're a horrible person, aren't you? It's like, what? I mean, yes, you can be a horrible person. You could be horrible people back in the old days. Nowadays, you have to be nice to other people. It's ridiculous. Why would you want to be nice to other people? Why would you want to treat other people with basic dignity and respect? I just don't understand it. People asking for basic dignity and respect are the real villains. Maya's got lots of M and Blacktron stuff. Nice, very nice. The monorail's from 1987. Okay, so it's not in the 90s, it's late 80s. Gosh, that dates it. Literally, 87 in fact. Moving monorail screen border. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I just go around the screen. That would be super good, wouldn't it? Oh, I should build that. Obviously, that'd be a lot. I'd build that in Studio, or just get it. I could download that. Can I download it in Studio and then animate it in Blender and then put it on there? Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, that would be really good. If anyone wants to do that for me, because I can't be bothered, then please be my guest. It would be really good, as previously mentioned. There we go. It's a good idea though, Booklets. I like it. Well done. Late 90s. Late 90s Space Above and Beyond is 95. Oh, okay. I thought it might be the early 2000s, but 95. It's older than I thought it was. Interesting. I was still a teenager when it aired. So was I. So was I. I can say that. I can actually say that. So was I. Amazing. I can say that. Batman wears a lot of hats. He does. Usually black or very, very dark grey. Hello to Hagar the Great. 70. How you doing, Hagar? Thanks for popping in. It's my Streamiversary. And I've got cake and I've got fake champagne. Fake champagne as in it's not champagne at all. It's not even, you know, pretending to be champagne.
What's going on here?
Here's munchies. Oh, you know what that is? That's cake time. And hydrate time. So that's cake and more fake champagne time. Also, can someone please sort the music out? What the hell's happened? I'm usually very complimentary about the music, but this is not doing it for me. It's gone cartoon time. It's finished. Thank God. No, it's starting again. Oh no. 4 points rest is here. I need to clear some space because this could get real messy real fast. This is cake. And this is a very scary candle. Right, this music's doing my head in. Hold on a second. What the hell? Help. Stop. What's lo-fi? I've turned it on. Okay, this is lo-fi. Which is different from hi-fi. That was really annoying me. What's going on? That's not chill EDM. Someone's miscategorized that. Someone needs sacking immediately. That was bloody Playtown music. Right. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you. So Aurelia's redeemed munchies and hydrate. So that means I'm going to eat the cake and I'm going to drink my drink. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm quite excited about this candle, honestly. So I'm going to open my box of cake. It's a little cupcake. It's lovely. You know who made this? One of my girls. I can't remember who. But also, I'm not going to tell you the name. I strongly suspect I know who. Actually, I do know who. So this candle goes here. Like this. Okay, yeah, have a good day at work, Hagar. On a Sunday? We'll have a good day at work anyway. Yes, thank you, Talk Points West. And also, thank you for buying one of my naughty videos. I know which one you bought. It's a really good one, that. It's a really good one. I'm on many vids as well if you want to find me. I think my link's in the link tree. Right, I need to find some matches. But all my videos are on OnlyFans as well. Matches. Ooh, I thought I had matches. But now I'm looking around and I'm thinking, nah, I don't have matches. Don't be silly. Oh, I do. No, I do. I can see them. I do. Ooh, ah. Bang my head on the balloons. Wasn't painful, don't worry. Make a Lego match. Is that possible? Could you do that? No, you couldn't. It's not possible. I mean, you could make one that looks a bit like a match, but it's not gonna it's not gonna do what I need to do, which is what? It's a vital thing that matches do. Fire extinguisher, yeah. I got water, so I'm gonna actually just not much actually. Not much. But if it all goes wrong, my water bottle's ready, okay? And my recorder lid, which it will definitely it's not high alcoholic content, obviously. If it was whiskey, like okay, we're gonna do it. Let me just angle angle the camera so you can see what I'm doing. I'm nervous. Oh, I am actually quite nervous. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't work. Never mind. Oh my god. It does work. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Ah, fuck. I should have. Oh. I think that's okay. I was getting my legs burnt then. I could feel it. Ooh. It's finished. Right, now the cake explodes. Oh, hold on, yeah, there you go. Yay! The cake explodes right in my face, and there's cake everywhere, all over the Lego. And I just carry on like a professional. So, that was fun. That was fun. That was a bit of fun. Also sort of dangerous, but mostly fun. I guess danger makes it even more fun, huh? It's not gonna be hot, is it? No, it's fine. I've seen so many safety videos. Oh, what's going on with my camera? Bye! Bye, everybody! I'm going down. It's going down now. Bye! It's a slow tilt. Just do a really slow tilt down to the cake camera, please. Thank you. I've got a button that does that. Sad camera noises. Yeah, I think something needs tightening up, doesn't it? I think something might need tightening here. Let me just do this. Okay. That's on an angle now. Oh no. Is that okay? Oh, it's at an angle. Oh, I hate it. There. Let's say that's fine. Let's say it's fine. Oh, it's funny. You know what's funny? When things go wrong. If everything goes right, it's not really that funny. But when things go wrong or like threaten to go wrong, then it's a lot more exciting, isn't it? Everybody down! This cake will self-destruct in 10 seconds. It will actually not self-destruct, but it will be eaten. It's gonna be. This isn't actually that easy either. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. Spongy guys. I can't really cut the cake. I'm just eating it. I'm just eating the cake. And I'm gonna eat this because it's absolutely delicious. It's such good. Honestly, you should be here. It's such good cake. I wouldn't share it. You could just watch it closer then. Oh. I'm gonna say something after this. Obviously. Oh my god. Seriously, this cake's amazing. Happy affiliate anniversary! Thank you, Snow Reaper. Hello. I'm full of cake. Nearly finished now. I know. So I know that my daughter had a lot of help. But still, this cake is fantastic. Oh shit, no, I was too busy worrying about the fire hazard. I did not make a wish. Can I still make a wish? Is there like a time limit on that? Thing is, I always used to have a wish whenever it was my birthday or whatever. I always made a wish. Guess what it was? But you can't guess. I don't bother now though. It's like I don't know what I wish for. It's like just boring things. That was amazing. Amazing. Camera wants more Lego. That's kind of funny. We can't have any more Lego, camera. Look at me. So, that was the cake. That was amazing. I'm just going to have a quick adjustment and drink. Oh, yes. This is what I like about this stream. It's just an excuse to eat cake and drink. And make Lego. I suppose I also make Legos. And chat. And this is what I wanted to say. I just wanted to say thank you. I want to say a big thank you to all you guys. Not just, you know, because it's not just me, is it? Obviously, it's not just me. I just had the idea and executed on it and bought the Lego and all the equipment and dedicated huge amounts of time to my... But anyway, it's not about me. It's also about you guys. And I couldn't have done any of this without you because obviously you're really, really important to this. You're what makes it fun, honestly. If I was just sat here talking to myself, that'd be really rubbish. And I probably would stop. I would have stopped a long time ago, honestly. I would have stopped ages ago. I'd have been like, I don't really get it. What's the point of Twitch? I don't get it. I'm just going to go. Just talking to myself with the occasional transphobe popping in to call me a man. Don't really get it. But no, thank you, Zach. Yeah, 1 year. It's 1 year. We got the special emoji. I just ate cake. I just almost set my room on fire with a candle. Like, this is great entertainment, honestly. This is This is what people keep coming back for over and over again. Just to see me make, just to see me set fire to my room almost. Thank you. The flavour of the cake was cake flavoured. Vanilla sponge, I guess. Very moist, like perfectly moist. Not too moist, but perfectly moist. The icing is so good. It's like got cream cheese in it, but it's really, I mean, it's like not over sweet, but sweet, and it's still really good. And it had like sprinkles, like chocolatey, crunchy sprinkles, and other little things, little hundreds and thousands, whatever they're called. Oh, it was so good. So that's the kind of cupcake that you want more of. I want another one of those in my mouth right now. And that's not the first time I've said that. But not about cakes. Thank you for the follow, Annie Real. $672 out of 666. Doing really well. Anyway, yes. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to you all for sticking with me. Here's to another year. Here's to the second anniversary in 1 year's time, where I'm a millionaire because I've built Lego a lot. That's the dream, isn't it? It's the dream. Not sure how it works, but details. Those are just details. I don't want to concern myself with the details. I think it's a good plan. Stick with the plan. I mean, Zach did it. Zach's like a Lego millionaire, I imagine, probably. Something. That's what I think. He might deny it. He might say, no, actually I make a very modest living. No. But, nah, I've seen it. I've seen him in his fast cars, and his massive house, and his gorgeous wives, and his helicopter. I might be thinking of someone else, actually. Doesn't matter, Zach. You gotta fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. That's my motto. It's like, as long as people think you're doing well. Because that's the thing, right? When you are quite well off, when you are rich, people just give you stuff for free. And, you know, you actually end up, like, just not having, excuse me, I'm just burping cake everywhere. You just end up not having to pay for so many things. Like, people are just like, oh no, come, here's free tickets to my thing. Please come, I hope you come. Here's some free stuff. You can have this free stuff. Can you just mention it on your Insta or podcast or whatever? And like, yeah, free stuff, whatever. Oh, free stuff again? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, you want me to come on your luxury yacht along with a bunch of other influencers and hang out and take photos? Gosh, that sounds like a pain in the ass. I don't know if I can be... I'll look at my calendar, but I'm not sure I can be bothered. Short notice, isn't it? Oh, that's a tricky one to separate. Two 2x4 plates stuck together. That is actually quite a tricky one. There you go. I did it because I'm skilled. Anyway, thank you everybody. Big love to everybody. And already I will of course bash any phobes that show up, because they do tend to show up and they do make a complete fool of themselves and shit their own pants and then are blocked. It's always sort of funny seeing it. I strongly suspect there's only about 3 of them and they just kind of keep coming back for more. In Space is going for a short walk. Back in a bit. Have fun. Thank you. Have a nice walk. It's a perfect day for you actually today. Really nice day. Wish I could... I mean, I wouldn't mind going for a walk, but I do run out of energy real quick. Since the surgery in Thailand. However, I just want to report some good news. In that I actually feel a bit better than yesterday today. Today, 5% better than yesterday. Yay! I got a bit more energy and stuff, you know. I don't know if you can see that, but I do actually have energy. This is actually me having energy. This is not me faking having energy. Important distinction there. It's a cakewalk. And to all points wasted, glad to be here. And I'm glad you're here too. Glad to have you all. Here's to hoping your application is accepted. Yes, because, if you don't know, I applied to be in the Lego Ambassador program. I'm going to become a Lego Ambassador. Maybe. Well, you know what? Probably not, actually. But I applied, and they can only say no, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, I took the shot. Hey, it might even go in. You never know. Stranger things have happened. I can't find this place. Oh, it's the reason I can't find it is because I'm looking for the wrong colour. Oh, I do that sometimes. Right, as soon as I look for the right colour, I find it. Exactly, Zach. How does that make sense? You have the money, but here, don't spend it, have free stuff. But that is unfortunately how our capitalist weird old society works, isn't it? It's like, yeah, I know you've got loads and loads of money, but don't worry about that. Here's loads of stuff for free. Like, no, but I can afford to pay. Nope. No, you put that money away. You invest that money in stocks and shares. Here's loads of free stuff. It's so weird, but yeah. And also, there may come a time when I ask for a favor. It's like, oh, really? Aurelia says, I really need to learn to fake it till I make it. Yeah, and also sometimes you don't make it, but it's still sort of part of the process. It's like, you know, I think you can still have a bit of time. It's a bit like what I was saying. I was saying about this last time, wasn't I? I think I was something about it. What was that? That's right. I'm just making the foot, but I'm making it off camera. Sorry, that's my building scene. Foot. Yes, so 12 Points West has gone for some coffee. Have some nice coffee. And Trestle Huntress is here. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Trestle Huntress. Thank you so much. Storage Heater _ JPEG asks, do they give out Lego Ferrero Rochers? Ooh, with these Lego Ferrero Rochers, you are really spoiling us. They should do. And they're free. That's what happens when you become a VIP Lego person. You get invited to Lego Place. Lego HQ. Lego Place. Oh, that's to some daughters. No, that was one of my daughters. Oh, there's my dog. Oh my god, my dog is... Okay. It's okay, it's just people running down the street. And my dog. She was on a lead, thank goodness. Could have been worse. Yes, what was I saying? When you become really someone in the Lego community, they invite you to Lego HQ. This is all true, by the way. And they hand out plates of Lego Ferrero Rochers. Like, for free, you can just take them. And then also they give you the instructions as well. So you can kind of dismantle it and then make it again. You know what, they should, but wait, but you know what, I did actually just make that up, but also they should do that. Although, would people try to eat them? God, it'd be like Tide Pods all over again. Ooh, with these Lego Ferrero Rochers, you're really spoiling us. That would go wrong. Sometimes, says Aurelia, faking it is part of making it. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. And Stout Eater says, yes, I would definitely try and stop me. You would eat the Lego Ferrero Rocher. That would be an experience. People would be talking about that, wouldn't they? Remember that time when that person ate that was a Lego Ferrero. It was obviously Lego. And they just popped it right in. They just popped it in their mouth. And it was like chaos. Yes, I thank you, Beverline. Festhot Gladly Affiliate Jubileum. That's probably terribly pronounced. Jubileum. There you go. Maybe. I don't know any of those. I mean, I know Gladly, but I don't know Affiliate Jubileum. I don't know how to say that exactly. Jubileum. Is that right? Jubileum? It's happy anniversary, probably. I imagine. Happy affiliate anniversary. Spelled close enough. I mean, honestly, I get it. It's close enough. I think. Here we go. It's ANNIVERSARY. Am I right? That's my guess. But sometimes it helps to write it down and then you can see if it's right. And also, if you write it down and then it has a little squiggly line underneath, that means it's probably wrong. Even if you write it with pencil and paper. Although honestly, who does that anymore? The whole Tide Pod thing showed a couple of not nice things about humanity. How gullible people are. But I think, you know what? I think that we all figured that out with COVID. That's how gullible people are. I think that really kind of highlighted, that was sort of interesting, wasn't it? That really highlighted what would happen in an actual proper pandemic. You know, we watch zombie films and stuff and we're all like, gosh, just imagine the people, like everyone's taking this really seriously. Everyone's definitely running away from the zombies, not towards them, for example. And everyone's being careful not to get bit. But obviously, you know, they still get bit. And gosh, what a shame. But it sort of highlighted how people wouldn't do that. And people would be like, hey, zombie friends, I'm glad you're here. Come into my house. And, oh, why are you biting me? Ow, that hurt. Stop it. Hey, I thought we were on the same side, but no. Blood everywhere. It's like, the zombies are obviously baddies, okay? The zombies are baddies. People have created a zombie vaccine, yeah? People have created a vaccine so that if you got bit, you'd be okay. People wouldn't take it. There'd be a bunch of people who'd be like, you know what? I don't think so. What's in this vaccine? Chemicals, that's what. I'll take my chances with the zombies. But the thing is, and if I said that pre-COVID, and you'd probably be like, no, I don't think so, man. No, people aren't that stupid. No, mate. People aren't. People do act generally in their own self-interest, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, I understand you're trying to do a bit or something, but no. People generally try to make fairly sensible decisions, especially when it's so important, like, you know, their own life, for example. And so, you know, when people were dying from COVID, and it was well known far-right figures or whatever, far-right influencers who had like whole YouTube channels, you know, millions of followers, dedicated. They had like festivals and campaigns and things. People were flocking to them en masse just for these inspirational people saying how it was all a fake, a hoax, and never take the vaccine. They got COVID, and they fucking died. Right? And I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about that. How are we supposed to feel about that? How do you feel about it? Shall we have a poll? Should we have a poll? Should we have a naughty poll? Aurelia, should we have a poll? Another one? Because the last poll was really good, but it was absolutely unanimous. Stephen No, what's not? What's his name? Dawkins. Richard Dawkins is a bigot. Right, so we've decided this. However, the next question... I'm not even sure what the next question is, actually. What's the next question? How do we feel about people who die from COVID-19 who were also probably responsible for the deaths of multiple other people because they were promoting the fact that the vaccine was worse than the disease or something like that, or that there was no such thing as COVID, or COVID, is it COVID deniers? So COVID deniers, how do we feel about them dying in a very ironic way, I guess? Do we feel good, or do we feel that's still a tragedy? Like, is that Darwinism? Because we're still talking about evolution here, aren't we? It's Darwinism, being very cold and hard and nasty about it, and I guess like nature is, because nature doesn't care. Nature's just going to do its thing, right? Whether we want it to or not, whether it's morally, ethically correct or not, nature will do its thing. And it doesn't care about any of that. Only humans care about that, and so we should. We should care about morals, and we should care about ethics. It's important to. And so is it right for us to feel, like, haha, Schadenfreude. It's okay, it's going to be an anonymous poll. Do you know what I need already, eh? Have you got a handle on that, or? I think it's an interesting question. Yeah, okay, so it already says. So I'm going to actually stop talking now. And yes, thank you for the happy anniversary, however it's spelled, Beverly, and it doesn't really matter how it's spelled. Imagine pencil and paper writing. I've heard about it. I read a book about it once. I saw some pictures, and I was like, "What's going on there? There's a stick. He's got a stick in his hand. What's that? What's he doing with that stick?" I thought he was trying to light a fire, because I heard you can do that as well with sticks, but I don't think he was. Weird way of doing it. I want someone to make a post-COVID zombie pandemic film. So do I. It's a zombie apocalypse satire. Has anyone done that yet? It feels so ripe for the picking, but I don't know if anyone's actually done it yet. But I agree. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. Here we go. So, unvaccinated COVID victims. That's not quite right. Obviously, it's not quite right there, Aurelia. Can we cancel that poll? How do we do that? Because it's not just unvaccinated victims. You can report a poll, but I can't seem to get rid of it. I don't know if you can. It's not unvaccinated. So if you're not sure what the title is, it's not unvaccinated COVID victims. It's actually people who have been cheerleaded and actually kind of, been quite high profile. People who've been COVID deniers, who've kind of convinced many thousands or even hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions, I'm not sure, of other people to not get vaccinated, right? And then they get COVID and they die horribly. How are we supposed to feel about this? It's not just unvaccinated, because obviously that's a tragedy, right? That's just a tragedy. Like, a lot of the victims right at the start were unvaccinated because there was no vaccine and they died, and obviously that's an absolute tragedy. So this is a tragedy, right? There's no question. But the poll is actually not that. It's can we get rid of it? I don't know. No, I can't. Never mind. Well, you can either vote knowing that that's what I mean. It's not just unvaccinated COVID victims. It's it's these cheerleaders who are also responsible for the deaths of many other people by saying that it's a hoax, and they actually made a lot of money because it was a grift. Of course it was a grift. They made money from these kinds of things, from these poor suckers, because they were good with the words. People were, people flocked to see them because they were, they were attractive or convincing and compelling and all this kind of stuff. And then they got COVID. I gotta say, I don't like the fact that I do feel like they sort of like had it come in, you know? I kind of do though. Like, I don't think it's a tragedy. I think it's actually, I think the world is just slightly better off because they shouldn't have done that, should they? And it's a really, and for all the harm that they did initially, them dying, and hopefully that being publicized as much as the stuff that they did it previously, actually maybe helped other people. So the cold hard facts and the numbers are just going to be like, you know, hopefully bear out the fact that actually that's a decent outcome. Someone dies and it's a decent outcome. It's not like anyone's been shot. It's not like someone's actually murdered anyone. It's nature doing her thing. It's like you didn't respect the mountain. There was a blizzard and you thought, fuck it, I'm stronger than a blizzard. I'm stronger than the wind. I'm going to go up this mountain, and you die. Right? And it's like, yeah, okay, but you shouldn't have done that. Always respect nature. And that goes for the same as not just the mountains, not just the weather, but the smallest of things. Whether you're human or a Martian, you should respect the smallest of things. Honestly, nature's an amazing thing. But it does demand respect. If you don't respect nature, you're gonna get into trouble. I think that's a good example of it, really. Anyway, I'm making the AT-ST, the UCS AT-ST, and it's going really well. I'm making a thigh. Should we say this is a thigh? Yes. Let's say it is. This is also colloquially known as the chicken walker. It's a classic set from 2006, 2 years after Lego changed the colour grey. Because previously, well, 2 years previously, this would have been an old grey. Ugh. Ooh, who wants that? Nobody. Ooh, all grey. Oh, thank you. Oh, no one wants to see that. I got so much of it. I got so much all grey, and I don't really know what to do with it. I just got a drawer full of it. Both, well, mostly light grey, light all grey, and also quite a lot of dark grey. And I'm not sure I'm ever going to build with it. I don't know, but I guess there's some stuff in there which I could use to and it's all from somewhere, isn't it? So I could build the actual set that it's from. This is a good poll. I quite like this poll. As long as you understand the title is slightly misleading. Understand that the title is not just unvaccinated COVID victims, because that would always be a tragedy. But it's about people who've actually been responsible for the deaths of many other people by promoting COVID denialism. Yeah, so in this zombie apocalypse satire, there'd be zombie denialism, right? So there'd be people denying that the zombies exist. There's no zombies, that's ridiculous, you know. And, you know, when confronted with the zombies with their own eyes, what would they do? Would they pretend that they didn't notice that they were definitely zombies? And they were just like, oh, hey, Frank, are you okay? You look a bit under the weather. Maybe you should, you know. It wouldn't be like, siren, it's a zombie. It's like, why is your arm? Why is it dangling at that funny angle, Frank? It's like, nothing going on in that. Never mind, why don't you come in for a nice cup of tea? We'll get you cleaned up. Have you been in a car accident? Whenever I pretend that I'm a bit stupid, I always resort to my regional accent. I always resort to my regional accent. Whenever I'm pretending to be a bit of a stupid person, I always resort to my regional accent. But when I'm being myself, normally I'm quite posh. Oops. That's regionalist. Is that a word? Yes, it is, because I just made it. So I really pride myself on trying not to be as racist at all. But, I mean, I try. I certainly try to be a good person. I don't believe I'm homophobic or transphobic. I certainly do my best not to be. But apparently, unfortunately, I am regionalist. And that when I'm pretending to be a stupid person, I resort to a regional accent. Gosh, imagine. One day my kids are going to call me on that. You know, they're going to be, hey, Maya, that's not cool. What you're doing there, that's actually not cool. Think about all those people from where you're from originally. It's like, yes, but I'm in the in group. But I'm in the in group. That's where I'm from. So yeah, but no, still, Maya, it's not cool. I don't know. Is it cool? Is it not cool? It's probably not cool, but is it? It doesn't. I can't get this on. Right, I'm gonna have to cheat here. I'm gonna have to use a special technique, and the special technique is called cheating. There we go. Straight on straight away, using another piece on top. That's amazing. It's a good job I know about that. Otherwise, I'd be there for hours. Story cheater. I'm going to count to with chat, sorry. The bit at the end of Shaun of the Dead where they were using the zombies as unskilled labour in entertainment hits a little different now. Yeah, I haven't seen that film for ages. In fact, I think I've only seen it once, and that was the first when it was first released. So I really need to watch it again. Apparently it does stand up though, right? That's one of the very few English comedies that is still like, yeah, that's okay. You can watch that one. It's... Which is nice. It's nice to have one or two, I guess. I'm a big fan of Spaced. I very much enjoyed Spaced. So, you know. Of course I enjoyed Shaun of the Dead. Less of a fan of Simon Pegg in Star Trek though. As Scotty, I'm like, it's alright, but I don't know. Why don't they just cast someone who's actually from Scotland? Like, why don't they actually cast a Scot as Scotty? Has Scotty ever been played by someone from Scotland? That's Scottism. That's Scottism. That's haggish washing. Or something. I can't really say what it is because I'm not Scottish, and only a Scottish person can tell me what it is, but it's they probably don't care, honestly. But I care! Okay, anyway, because Walking Dead series made them so casual. Yeah. But the Walking Dead ones, were they really slow zombies or were they fast zombies? I can't remember. There's fast zombies and there's slow zombies. And I did kind of get... I know that 28 Days Later was fast zombies. And 28 Weeks Later as well. They continued to be fast zombies. So they're fast zombies, aren't they? They're so they're fast zombies. But most zombies are slow zombies, I think. Zach would take a vaccine but made excuses of how injecting bleach would work. That's what they do as well. That's what they do as well. Oh, bleach. COVID really showed how selfish a lot of people are. It was a real eye-opener. And honestly, I think my whole opinion of humanity, I hate to say, but it took a bit of a hit, honestly. And this is speaking as a trans woman who has to exist in this society. It's like, yeah, no, humans are a bit shit, but don't worry. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. That's even worse than I thought. Okay, let's just start again. Come on, meteor strike, let's go. Worked for the dinosaurs. No, I do believe in people. I do believe in humanity, and because you know what? I think a lot of us are really good. A lot of us are really decent people. Which means I had to think twice before I pressed the button on the poll. I had to think twice, maybe even 3 times. I still pressed it though, didn't I? COVID parties, where people went to a party specifically to catch it. They did that a lot. Oh, I see. Sorry, yeah, Zach, you said wouldn't. So wouldn't take a vaccine. And then made excuses of how injecting bleach would work, yeah. Quite depressing, isn't it? Storage heater, I feel like sometimes it's okay to indulge in schadenfreude, but it's a harmful attitude in general. To blame people for the sicknesses they get as a concept, totally. Except, there was a couple of provisos. There was a couple of kind of like, these people are responsible for the deaths of other people. In the tens to hundreds, even thousands. And then, if these people are kind of looking at this leading figure as a way to live their life, and then they die from COVID, then suddenly, light bulb, maybe by dying, they actually save people. It's like a whole philosophy question. It's a tram on rails with a lever, isn't it? I think so. Except, it's kind of actually playing out for real. It's not just an academic exercise. Of course, we don't pull any levers. We're just bystanding. And all we have to do is decide, you know, actually, is that okay, sort of? And again, it doesn't, like, whether or not we think it's okay doesn't change the outcome, doesn't change what's happened. But it's just, what are the ethics? You know what? I find these questions really interesting. I really enjoy these questions. I like them when it makes us feel slightly uncomfortable. Because it really makes us question what our values really are, you know. It's like, oh God, I think I'm thinking this, and I don't like it. But at the same time, that is what I think, you know. It's that feeling. I mean, I quite like it. Not all the time, but just occasionally. Yeah, never mind already. It's okay. It's okay. I think we got there in the end. Actually, the poll finished. What was the result? I didn't see the result. Never mind. It doesn't, you know, there's no right answer for that one, that's for sure, is there? No right answer. It just makes you think. It's just an interesting idea. Or starred as the main character in a huge pandemic movie 10 years prior. Anyone perpetuating anti-vaxxing in the face of that and then dying of it feels very much karma. That's the good word. Karma is a good word in this to think about. Kyoga fan, they can't help transmit COVID if they stopped breathing. They can't help. Yeah, they can't help do that. They can't help to continue to transmit COVID if they stop breathing. That's correct. The Foo Fighters promoted an AIDS denialist charity, oh my god, with concerts in 2000. The charity appears to be still going, but its members and founders keep awkwardly dying. Seriously. What is it with these big rock stars and concerts? You know, oh my god, what was the big one? Feed the World, the Africa one. Bob Geldof. Do you know about that one? Do you know about that one? Do you know the story of the Feed the World concert? Huge thing in the 80s. Oh, with Bob Geldof. He organised it all. They raised millions and millions and millions and millions, man. I don't even know if I want to even tell the story because it's so fucking depressing, honestly. You should Google it if you're interested in, you know, get a strong cup of something. And if you don't know about it, honestly, if you don't know about it, you should know about it. This is important information that you need to understand. Obviously, the Geldof family. Tragic. Is Bob Geldof still alive, or did he kill himself as well? I can't remember, but I mean, there's been a lot of suicides in that family. I don't know if the two things are linked. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. Already, I myself resolved in the understanding that there are people who are sufficiently harmful to humanity that they shouldn't be mourned. Shouldn't be mourned. Shouldn't necessarily be actively murdered, obviously. Obviously. Murder's pretty much always wrong, doesn't matter when. But if they just happen to die because they weren't respecting nature, and that makes the world, you know, makes it less people. You know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. Maya baking up some chicken thigh right now. It's a chicken thigh. It's a chicken thigh. She's got almost as nice legs as me. Right, Bricklet says, or asks, zombies don't exist. Those people with those mobile phones are alive. Apparently. Even if they're kind of groaning slightly. Shuffling, and walking really slowly right in front of you. Yeah, they're still alive, actually. Because there's no such thing as magic. The zombie apocalypse satire would also have people inviting in zombies for a little scrape so they could get an infection and survive it. Yes, a zombie infection party. They would! They would! They would! Oh, that would be good! Oh, Aurelia, this film script writes itself. Story Tita. Oh god, zombie denialism would be like, just pop them in an 1800s style mental health institution or criminalise them. Yes, it would be criminalising, wouldn't it? The police would show up and try to arrest the zombies. They would. This says nothing about your opinion about your home region, Maya. It says nothing about your. Oh well, no, it sort of does, right? It makes me. So the implication, obviously, is when I'm pretending to be stupid. That means that, and I go back to my regional accent. It's like that's me kind of giving the game away, where I think everyone from my hometown is stupid. Except me. I think that's a perfectly reasonable belief, and I will hear no more about it. You know what? So I'll tell you what. I'm from Preston. I'm from Preston in the UK. It's in Lancashire. That's where I'm originally from. I haven't been, I don't really go back very much. I do occasionally go back. But that's where I'm originally from. I haven't lived there since I was 18. Maybe 19. And I recently found out that they held a Nazi conference. There was a little Nazi get-together in Preston, my old hometown. They invited all the best Nazis. They invited this Nazi from Spain. This woman, it's quite a young woman. She's a Nazi. And they had other Nazis in attendance. All Nazis. Quite a lot of older people. And I was like, oh, and it's in Preston? Oh, that does make me think that maybe when I resort to my regional accent to show that I'm pretending to be a stupid person, I'm entirely justified. It's literally, she was held at Manchester Airport for a little bit before she was allowed in the country. She's from Spain, I believe. She's a Spanish Nazi. And they were like, yeah, okay, you can go in. It's because she's, I want to say it. She's white. She's white. So, yeah. She's Spanish, she's white. She's a Nazi. But, Spanish and white. So, it's, So, what if she's a Nazi? She's welcome in our country to promote Nazism at a festival in Preston. This is totally true. This is completely true now. I'm not making this up, and this was quite recently. What the hell? What the hell, guys? What's going on? Hey, can someone just turn the UK off and then on again, please? Because there is no way in hell she should have been allowed in the UK. No way in hell. Like, if she's got to be on several lists. How is she allowed in? What kind of country is the UK becoming? These are really important questions, and I think they need answers. I don't enjoy talking about Nazis having conferences in my old hometown. I don't enjoy this at all. I'd rather be talking about other things, honestly. But I think this is important information for you to know. So yeah. There's already a zombie apocalypse going on, people slowly turning into selfish zombies. I strive to be kind and fair, but to occasionally clash. I feel like pre-2K's comedy is often very bad at aging. Mayor, the new Scotty is Scottish. What hey, there's a new Scotty. Who? What? Martin Quinn is Scottish. And he's Scotty. Is he in, oh shit, but who is he? He's in Strange New Worlds. Oh, is he actually Scottish? Have they actually hired a Scottish person to play Scotty? Wow, you know what? Star Trek is actually a really progressive show when you think of it. Leading the way. I mean, the thing is, Scottish people are not an oppressed minority, I guess. So it's not that bad, is it? But at the same time, you know, he's gonna do a better impression of a Scottish person, isn't he? Like, he's just gonna get the accent spot on. He's not gonna kind of falter every now and then. It's like, wait a second, he's from the south. He's from London. What? He's from Texas. Or where was the original Scotty from? He was American. Oh, sorry, I just clicked that twice because I'm an idiot. I clicked the same link twice. In Space is back. Hello! I'm getting a bit warm. Oh, the sun's coming in it. The sun's hitting me now. I'm heating up. That's what's going on. Right, you know what? Oh, he was Canadian. Thank you, Bill. He was Canadian. I just saw that on the live chat. I'm going to catch up to the live chat at some point. He was Canadian. He wasn't American. North American. Same thing. Canadians, Americans, they're the same thing. Right, I'm gonna go for break because I need to do a few things. So I'm gonna go for break and then I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? See you guys soon. Hold on. Where's my button for going on a break? I need one of those control panels. I can press it. I'll be brilliant. Alright, there we go. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Out of breath. Everything's a bit harder. Hopefully not for long. Hopefully I'll get my energy levels properly back soon. And like I'm really hoping I'm kind of pretty much back to at least in the 90% range by about a month's time. That would be nice. Got coffee. Slightly cold. Never mind. Still coffee though. That's the main thing. Yes, I need to do something about the light. Do not look up my dress. Oh. Okay, is that better? It's a little bit better. I think we're going to say it's a little bit better. Oh gosh. Looking forward to putting my sweatpants back on. I like to make an effort for the stream, but please don't believe that I walk around the house like this. I'm not a transvestite. There we go. So that's what a that's what a transvestite would do. They would put on the nicest clothes and they just walk around all day with fake boobs and a wig. That's cool. That's fine. They can totally do that. It's not a problem. I don't care. I think that's cool. But I just want to wear something comfortable now. But if I just kind of slobbed it, I'd feel a bit bad about doing a stream. Sometimes I do. But this is like my anniversary stream, so yeah, of course I'm going to make an effort. I'm going to put some nice things on. This is me making an effort. Okie dokie, what's happening in the chat? So, Scotty is Scottish, that's good. Right, bricklets for me, 2 big hit on the whole faith in humanity thing. Yeah. Story, but we clapped for the NHS. Yeah, you clapped for the NHS. I know you did. That makes all the difference. I mean, I think what they actually really wanted was a pay rise, like an actual, like, half decent pay rise that they deserved, which they haven't got for like many years. At least in line with inflation, right? But I mean, clapping's fine too. I guess clapping's good. Can you feed your children with clapping? Should be able to. When they go to the store and try and buy the food, then they should just be able to clap at the cashier. Just pass it on, you know. Oh, well, really, it's not the NHS is the problem, it's the funding. The NHS is a very excellent institution in the UK. Sorry, this is the UK NHS is what we're talking about, because I think Story Tita must be probably from the UK, because I remember there was a clap for the NHS thing going on, led by the government. The government didn't want to actually do anything, like for real, you know, to help them, but they thought, hey, let's just clap for them instead. Brilliant! And also, like, that old guy, like, he walked a lot for the did he walk for the NHS and then died? And that's also really good. And then his son and daughter, they kept all the money. It's really good there. It's really good. Good effort, guys. Story Teacher. The winner was they deserved it option. Oh, I see. But it was like 3 votes to 2 in each of the others. Cool. It's so, you know, that's like too close to call. Then there was no right answer. It's just something to think about. You don't always have to agree with the person who made up morals. Story Teacher, God, he's alive. This is Bob Geldof, and he's only 71. Thought he'd be older. He's alive, is he? Still, fuck, he's still alive, hanging on. He's had a life. He's probably got a few regrets. Zombie Slasher, the infection party. That's definitely going to be a scene in it, though, right? So I don't think it's the whole thing, but it's definitely a scene. Nancy party in your hometown. How much did your regard for your former home turf drop? So, Preston. Hey, look, Story Cheetah. I lived in Preston for a year. I turned my garden into a swamp. Okay. Intentionally? Oh, I had so many frogs. This is an interesting story. They housed a whole load of refugees the other year. I wonder if that's linked to the Nazi response. Preston is a very ethnically diverse town. It's not just I mean, I think it's great to bring in minorities and refugees, and I think that's a good thing, generally speaking, as long as they're well managed. Oops, shit. And probably they're not that well managed, are they? Because this is the UK we're talking about, so it's probably just a complete farce. But you know, it can totally work, and it's an important job that a first world very rich country should take on. Honestly, the UK takes on very few refugees compared to its European neighbours. Geographically, obviously, not politically. They take on a very, very small fraction. Even Norway, without, we take on a lot more than the UK. We got a lot less people here. Anyway. But yeah, no, Preston's always been very ethnically diverse. It's got loads of people who came in from Pakistan and India in the 60s, I think, and they've all completely naturalized. Naturalized, that's the word, naturalized. Some really good curry places in Preston. Oh yeah. Just like lots of England, right? Sure, this is kind of standard stuff. I think we're all better off for it. We are absolutely all better off for it. But some people, they think that England's they think it's they're basically just Nazis, aren't they? They're fascists. They believe in white purity and all this kind of nonsense. Oh, it's gross. It just makes me shiver. Whoa. You small-minded motherfuckers. Freya agrees, it's beyond that, I think. Meanwhile, the Danish People's Party, which are 200% Nazis. I didn't even know you could go over 100% on Nazism, but hey, 200% go to Germany to have their big party conferences. How is that? But that's not legal in Germany. You can't do that. Correctly so. Because they get too much trouble here. But no, it's very difficult. Isn't it difficult to be a Nazi in Germany? Germans are generally against it for some reason. This year's conference got kicked out of the hotel because the hotel didn't want to be associated with those ideals. Good. But I hope they took the money. I hope they took the money and then just kicked them out anyway and said, actually, we're keeping the money and all the reservations and stuff, but no, goodbye. And why don't you complain to the police? Actually, that's maybe a bad idea. James Dunn was Canadian. Yes, he was. Thank you for the update on James Dunn, who is not with us anymore, sadly. Most of the original Star Trek cast are gone now, aren't they? I know that Captain Kirk's holding on though. Still, he's doing well. Yeah, no, Scottish people are not an oppressed minority, but just maybe casting people of a given nationality for that nationality's roles is a good starting point. It sort of sets a precedent, I guess, doesn't it? It's and why not? There's plenty of good Scottish actors and actresses. Plenty. Also, I suspect the Scottish people as a whole might be feeling a bit oppressed the past few years. Quite potentially. Being attached to a country that's going backwards. They want to go forwards, please. The Scottish Scotty had to study Hollywood Scottish for months. Yeah, in order to get it wrong in the right way. Shatner's Canadian as well. Is he? I don't think I knew that. You know what? I don't know anything actually. I didn't know anything about any of the original cast, even though I thought I did. All right, Leonard Nimoy is American. There we go. I'm gonna just put it out there, and I'm gonna say Leonard Nimoy is not Canadian. He's American. Don't ask me where from. God, I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. I think Bricklets was making a joke. I think so. Aurelia, I think he was making a joke. But maybe not. Hey, Storage Heater, I feel like I should be wearing a tux now. Yeah, you should be. What are you wearing? Hold on a second. Are you not joining in? Are you all slobbing it while I'm wearing this nice dress? Jesus Christ. Guys, didn't you get the memo? This is at least a shirt and tie event. At least. Morning! Dorina Pina's here! And she says morning time. Ugh. Right, because you're not in Europe anymore. So you're back home and it's morning for you. Commiserations. It was Captain Tom. Thank you, Bill. Captain Tom. Yes, yes. And that's another one of those kind of stories where you actually, if you look into it and you're like, oh god, oh, that's depressing. Oh, this world. Story teacher, God, the last time I was in hospital, I found out they do 12-hour shifts on the ward. It's too long, and I just do not get how anyone's meant to cope with that. Yeah, and it's UK. Yeah, that's. And yes, that was Mel Geldof. Yeah, okay. I've got the dots, and I'm just trying to join them up, and I feel I'm doing a pretty good job. But I am like 5 minutes behind the actual chat. The frog swamp wasn't intentional, but I enjoyed it very much. Also, my landlord was pissed, and that made it even more satisfying. It's like you're not doing anything; it's just turning into a frog swamp. Oh, I remember when I was renting. The last time I was renting. This is the last time. I never rented after this in the UK, and the landlord was I was supposed to mow the lawn, and I was doing it. I mowed the lawn, but when we were finally going, she came round to kind of inspect the house, make sure, and she found every single thing that wasn't really a fault, but she decided it was a fault, and the grass was a bit too long, so she decided that they had to get professional lawn people in to do the whole garden. And in the contract, it was just like, you got to mow the lawn. And I was like, well, actually, it's the lawn has obviously been mowed, and right now it's maybe like 1 centimeter too long. What the hell are you talking about? It's a scam. It's called scamming. It's called scamming, and scamming is illegal unless you're a landlord, and then it's encouraged. We still need to do that Manchester shopping trip someday, Mayor, and you'll have to show me the best curry place there. I know not Preston, but yeah, there's definitely curry places in Manchester. Don't worry about that. Yeah, either works. You know, the fact that we're so close to Preston means we probably should go to Preston too. I don't know. I'm just sitting here burping, pretending I'm not burping, but I am actually burping right now. Oh, the Danish People's Party did complain to the media. There was a whole thing about it. In Germany, says Bill, it's illegal. What? It's illegal. And I'm not sure what you're saying, that's a speller, but then trans people were affected by the Nazi genocides. They were indeed. Trans people were very much affected by the Nazi genocides. Obviously they rounded up the Jews, and that was a genocide. It was awful. Deny. Okay, it's illegal to deny Nazism, or it's also illegal to have like Nazi symbolism. It's illegal to do a Nazi salute. It's illegal to do all these things in Germany, and rightly so. In America, it's free speech, baby. It's like, yeah, no, but hey, maybe it shouldn't be. What about that idea? But hey, maybe it shouldn't be. I think Germans got it right. Absolutely, Germans got it right. See if I've lost all my tabs. Oh, and I've gone back in time in the instructions. I just thought I'd make a bit of Lego. Is that alright? I don't know. I was just thinking I'd make a bit. I don't have to, but it could be fun. No, that's right. Yeah, I'm up to this bit. Okay, cool. It's okay. I can make Lego and talk. Don't worry. I can do 2 things at once because I'm a woman and we can multitask. These are the rules. I should have worn my trumpet trousers. A nice shirt and my blazer for this. It's okay. You can only see me. That's lucky, so you can just pretend. Mimoy was from Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, thank you. And you're slobbing it too, of course you are. Everyone's slobbing it apart from me. But I'm aspirational for you. We'll walk down the Curry Mile. So which town are you talking about? Because some towns have Curry Miles. Like there's not cities, right? Cities have Curry Miles. Birmingham, right? Is it Birmingham? I don't know if Manchester does, but it could do. And it might not be like a full mile. It's like not necessarily measured, but like this is definitely a mile. This is a full English mile. The Queen has measured it herself. You talking about Manchester, because don't they have one in Birmingham as well? And each city will be like, no, actually, we've got the best curry places. Does Liverpool have one? Maybe. Probably. Is it a full English mile? Is it exclusively curry houses? Might have shoehorned the odd Chinese in there. Or kebab place. Bradford, that's a good one. Bradford's got loads of curry houses. You're right. Bradford's a brilliant place if you want to go for curry. Which I haven't done. I don't think, I haven't been to Bradford. Maybe passing through once. Maybe I went once for something computery. Maybe there was like a computer shop in Bradford and I went to buy something special for my Amiga. That was a long time ago. I didn't go for the curry though. Because I was with my dad, I was young, and he doesn't like curry. Such a shame. Yeah, lots of cities, lots of English cities have lots of curry houses, and they are all, well, they're not all good, but like they're mostly really good. And that's one of the things I really miss. I really do miss that about living in Norway. I can't just get on the phone right now or the app or whatever and order myself a tikka masala. I can't do it. And if I was really pushing the boat, I can't just kind of go out and take the family and go for a yummy curry. Hey, it's Friday night. Let's go for some curry and beer. You can just do that when you're in the UK. You can just be like, hey, that's what we're gonna do, and then you just do it. And it's amazing. But in Norway, it's like, hey, let's go. It's Friday night. Let's go for a hike. Let's just go for a hike. Is there curry? No. Why would there be curry on a hike? What do you mean? I wish there was curry. So I learned to make my own. I learned to make my own curry because it's one of the things I really missed. So I learned to make a really good British Indian restaurant style curry now. I know how to do it properly. It's from the actual recipes that they use. It's completely authentic. Seriously, it's really good. Aurelia knows because I've sent them many pictures of them. And I put pictures on Twitter. And yeah, it's fantastic stuff. Takes a while. You can't just be like, I'm just going to go quickly make a curry. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Unless you've got, because I've got the curry base in the freezer. So actually I could make a curry quick because I've got it kind of, the most important part of the whole process, I've got it frozen in my freezer. I can just get it out and I can make a curry. But if you don't have that, you can't, start from scratch and it takes a little while. It's like you want to split it over 2 days. And oh my god, it's so worth it though. Honestly, it's so worth it. It's so good. I've often thought, I wonder what it's like to have a boyfriend who could make me a really good Indian curry. Someone from India or Pakistan or whatever. I often thought this. I was like, oh gosh, that'd be quite good to date someone from there. Just for the curry. Obviously just for the curry. I mean, I'm shallow. Well, obviously, he'd need to look nice too. That's a given. But it's not enough. You also need to be able to make me really good curry. And then maybe I'll consider it. I'm not picky. Oh. Yeah. Hey, look, I just connected a leg. You can't really see it because of the sunlight, but look, it's impeding onto the screen. You can see how big this is going to be now. It's quite tall. I don't want to rearrange the camera because it messed up, but I'll show you the build cam. Sorry, I just realized I've not been building on the build cam. So this is the sitch. Look at that. It's massive, isn't it? There's the leg. Aurelia says, the ever-present conflict of wanting ease of access to nice things from cities and a nice peaceful life. Yeah. We had that in Guildford, actually. We had a nice house in Guildford. It was about 15-20 minutes walk from the centre. And where we were, it was quite quiet. And the actual house was like, the hedges and stuff, it meant that there was very little noise from the neighbours and stuff. It was good. It was a good spot, honestly. It was a really good spot. So there's a lot of aspects to urban living that I miss. Guildford is obviously not like, you know, it's not central London or whatever, but it was still really nice. Like, you could just go for curry. You could just go to the pub. And you could walk and do all these things and walk to them. You didn't have to kind of get in the car. Big fan of walking, me. What am I building now? Oh, it's the other side. Yeah, it's going to be the other side of the leg. I see. There's two sides to this leg, and this is the other side of the leg. I gotcha. Let's do it. Let's build the leg, and then we'll see where we are. I think I might need to stop soon. Story heater. I grew up in the empty fens of Lincolnshire, and just fled to cities as soon as I could. That's what a lot of people do when they grow up in the countryside. A lot of people grow up in the countryside and they feel very isolated, I suspect. So I didn't really grow up in the kind of harm as in the suburbs, right? And so I could get into town, but it wasn't super easy. I could get a lift. So it wasn't that hard either. But yeah, people who live in the country, like properly in the countryside, I think it's a common theme, you know. They want to kind of leave home and go in and live in the big city and get the fortune. They don't all make it. As in, they don't all make the fortune. Sorry, I didn't. They don't die. I mean, probably not most of them. Oh, come on. This isn't easy. Oh, yay. And I still did it. Maybe possibly one day meet a single other homosexual if they exist. Right, so now it's now the kind of the game plan's really obvious, because yes, if you're living in the countryside and you're the only gay in the village or whatever, that's just, I can strongly relate to this because like right now, I don't know many trans people here. I know two, and I really don't like one of them, and I've never met the other one because I don't think he's bothered about meeting me. Like, I kind of, floated the boat. I said, hey, we should, go meet up or whatever. And she's like, why? Okay, no, just an idea. It's just an idea. It doesn't, you know. Why? I don't know. I like meeting other trans people. You know what? I don't think she actually said why. But I think she wasn't like she wasn't as excited as me about the idea. She didn't say why. Sorry. But you know, you don't have to read you can read between lines as well, right? You read between the lines. And then I'm like, yeah, okay. So yeah, no, there's not much community for me here. I would quite like to go to a bigger city. There's just more opportunities, more excitement, especially when you're in the LGBTQ community, on whatever letters you identify as in that. Finding friendship and kind of kinship's a good word, with other people like us. It's kind of feels good. I mean, it's good. It's an important thing. And if you don't have that and you're just on your own in the middle of the countryside, surrounded by cis people and sheep, which, you know, speaking for myself, that is basically the situation. I mean, I do like the peace and quiet. I like it, but at the same time, I really need to be able to sit down and talk to my own people and have a nice drink or cup of coffee with them, or, you know, do stuff and have friends and shit. You know, like normal people. So I'm going to need to make some changes. I'm going to need to make some changes in my life. This is something that I'm aware of. I need to do. Thank you, Story Cheater, though. Remember that other one. I must say nothing but wow. Yeah, the other one. Don't like her. I don't like him. No thanks. Slim pickings indeed. Okay, this one. Huh. Ooh. Putting things on here. Things are definitely going on. Like this. Yeah, I like this. Ooh, maybe. Doesn't want to go. Are you sure? Okay, yeah, I think it's on. That was a bit tricky. And I broke it. And I've unbroken it and I put it on. Oh, it's actually gone out there. Oh yeah, like that. It's like that. It's like that. I guess that's fine. Meanwhile, says Aurelia, I want to start cute trans girl commune just outside of a major city. A little bit of farming for those who want that, and close enough for anyone to still essentially enjoy the benefits of the town. Yeah. Cis sheep and people? What? I didn't say that, did I? Did I say cis sheep and people? Possibly I said that, but I don't know. It's not a million miles away. Now I put this on. Okay, good, nice. Yep, that's reasonably strong. So, I'm going to go to Berlin at the end of October. I just remember to tell you, hey, let's get a chat. Let's get a chat for this one. Sunlight. I'm going to go, look, there's the leg. This is what I'm building. I'm building the AT-ST. This is the AT-ST so far. The Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. I guess you saw a few of them in Empire Strikes Back as well, but not much. Did you? Were they on half? I'm led to believe they're on half, but I'm not sure that this only didn't have a starring role. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm going to Berlin end of October. That's what I'm doing. For a little adventure. I did get it right. Okay, good. I could have said that. But I don't know. They were in half, were they? Were they in the half battle scenes? I thought they maybe were very briefly, right? But you don't really. Oh, hold on. In the special version. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So in the original cinema release, they were not on half. But then they retrofitted them in, which is fair enough. But you know, obviously they designed them for Return of the Jedi, and then they put them into half as well. That makes more sense because they have such a big part in half that it would be amazing that they went to all the trouble of designing these cool things, and then just used them in a very small frame, just for like not even half a second. But again, with Return of the Jedi, the B-Wing was hardly in it either. The B-Wing, right? It's a cool space. I really like the B-Wing. And it was in Return of the Jedi. But it wasn't in it for very long, was it? I mean, when do you see a B-Wing? Oh, I think you see them. You see one in the hangar, don't you? Of the cruiser that the Millennium Falcon's in. I think you see a B-Wing in that. It's painted in the matte, you know? That's great. But I don't know, do you actually see it fighting in the Battle of Endor? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Do you see it? Does anyone know? Again, I think it's like you might blink and you miss it, right? It's cool, isn't it, the B-Wing? I like the B-Wing. The B-Wing's a nice design. I like the rotating things on it. I like the rotating cockpit. It's cool. And so, our Ahsoka spaceship. Bill's nipping off to watch the original release video copy of Empire Strikes Back. You don't have to. That's important research, obviously, but you don't have to do it right now. Because then you'll miss my stream, you know? There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about... So I'm going to go to Berlin. I'm going to go to Berlin at the end of October. I'm really hoping I'm going to be well enough, because I'll need some energy. It also helped to be able to sit down. The good news is that times a day. So I've already done it twice today. Oh, and by the way, don't want to give TMI exactly, but no blood today. No blood. That's always nice. Fingers crossed that's like a trend. Because let me tell you, it's been pretty messy. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, there you go. Right. There are hold on, here we go. Already it says there are B-Wings on screen at Endor. No. Really? Let's have a look. There they are. Yeah, I remember now. They follow them, don't they? So cool. Do you see much more of them? Oh, but let's all watch it together. Sorry, we should watch this together. Here we go, let's all watch this. Scene from Return of the Jedi. You probably haven't seen this film before. It's not very popular. I'll paste. Okay. And then we're going to turn the music off. Oh, there's lots to do here. Gosh, I should have this on a special button somewhere. So we go to browse. We're browsing. We stop the music. I don't know what the music is. Where is the music? Oh my god, where's the music gone? I don't know how to stop the music. Help! It's not music. Oh wait! When I go to this scene, the music's gone, isn't it? For you guys, it's gone. It's not a source. That's why. It's fine. Fine. Good. That makes sense, actually. I can still hear it, but that's because it's playing on my computer. Okay. Yeah, it's gone. Cool. Thank you. See, I don't hear what you hear, and I don't see what you see, so sometimes I just have to guess. Cool. In that case, let's just play this. Yep, there's the Korean, not Korean, Calamari cruisers. Alright, so there's...
We're in position. All fighters
still no B-Wings. I saw the B-Wings earlier, but I want to see them again. Is there any more B-Wings? Yes, you're gonna see them. There's the B-Wings! B-Wings! Hey, my friend's down there. Have I seen this film? Oh, this is gonna be the shortest defense of all time. No, I think I have seen this film, actually. Where's the B-Wings?
Alright, stand by.
Oh, they're gonna go into hyperspace. I guess they were there. Did you see B-Wings? No. They've gone. They've gone! The B-Wings have gone! Did they explode in hyperspace? No, they're there. There they are.
All wings report in.
Suddenly they're there
Red
again.
leader standing by.
This is not very good.
Green leader standing by. Lock S files and attack positions.
Hey! You know what? There's a lot more B-Wing than I remember now. Is this the special edition?
We've got to be able to get some kind of a reading on that ship.
You know what? I don't think they did much for the special edition actually on this fight.
Well, how could they be jamming us if they don't know
We're coming.
if we're coming? Break off the attack. The shield is still up.
I get no reading. Are you sure?
Pull up! All craft, pull up!
There they are. There they are. There's some B-Wings.
Take a base of action. Green group, skip past the holding sector of each other.
I think they were in that shot too.
We have enemy ships in sector 47. It's a trap.
Fighters coming in.
I could watch this all day. It's awesome, isn't it? There's too many of them.
Accelerate to attack.
Is there any more
Draw them
B-Wings?
fire away from the cruisers.
Copy, gold leader.
Oh, this goes on for a while, doesn't it? We're not going to watch the whole thing, but there were definitely B-Wings there. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the clarification. I'm not sure I've seen that film. First few X-Wings, then followed by B-Wings. Ridiculous, not in alphabetical order. You see, it should have been A, B, and then X and Y. It's a bit like Elon Musk's car naming convention. Except less cringe. It's a trap! It's one of those iconic film lines in history. Well, it's just, no, I don't think it is. It's not, right? It's a trap. It's just all he says. However, it has been memed. It's been memed a lot, hasn't it? It's now a meme. Once we get into the action, I don't think we get to see them. No, that's a shame. Because the bombers, though, aren't they just bombers? Or are they fighter bombers? Are they fighter bombers or are they just bombers? Not sure, really. And also, what the shit's a bomber when it comes to when it comes to space battles? Like, what's a bomber exactly? What does that mean? What's it mean? What is it? What even is a bomber in space battles? It doesn't make any sense. And also The Last Jedi, and Star of the Last Jedi, they're actually dropping bombs vertically down onto that big superstar destroyer. And I'm like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. This is fine. This is good. I don't see any issues here. The thing is, you can't nitpick like that. Like, that's the thing, right? There's no point. It's silly space fantasy. It's a fantasy, space fantasy. It's fantasy set in space. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But honestly, bombers. It's a bit silly. Speaking of silly, I watched the new Indiana Jones film. Have you seen that yet? The magical dial. What's wrong? Indiana Jones and the Dial of Doom. Destiny's Destiny. Dial of Destiny. I remembered halfway through that and just wondered how long I could keep the joke going. And it was that long. Dial of Destiny, yes. So, I enjoyed it, actually. I quite enjoyed it. I didn't think it was like the best Indiana Jones film or anything. But I thought it was quite fun. And it was definitely an Indiana Jones film. Right? It was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember these films. These are good. And it really kind of brought it all back. I thought the de-aging part at the start, like the first 1/5 of the film or whatever, because it's quite a long film. It's about 2.5 hours at least. The first 20 minutes, 25 minutes or whatever, it's all de-aged Indiana Jones. It's like, so it's classic kind of, this is from the classic era of Indiana Jones. If de-aged him, he sounds a bit hoarse, doesn't he? He sounds a bit hoarse, but looks quite good. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. And it all looks a little bit like, this is a bit of a special effect. But I don't mind, because I'm enjoying it, you know. They de-aged Mads Mikkelsen as well, didn't they? And I think they did a better job on him than Indiana Jones. Isn't that weird? I think they did a better job de-aging Mads Mikkelsen than Indiana Jones. Actually, did they? So Mads Mikkelsen is obviously younger than Harrison Ford. So maybe they didn't have to de-age him as much. And then maybe for the later scenes they actually aged him. So they, with just makeup, you can do that with makeup, can't you? So maybe that's why. Whereas Harrison Ford, he's properly old now. And so to de-age him to make him look like, I guess, like a 30-year-old or whatever, that's, you've got to turn the computers up to 10 to do that. Maybe even 11. But yeah, it was good. It was good. One of the things about the Crystal Skulls, that was awful. I did not enjoy that film at all. And one of the reasons, this wasn't the main reason actually, it was just a terrible film generally. But one of the reasons was the bad guys weren't as good. I think there were Russians, weren't there? Some Russians, and it's fine, But I like watching Indiana Jones beaten up. That's what I want to watch. When I watch an Indiana Jones film, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And this one delivered. It delivered. Yeah, I was quite impressed. I thought Harrison Ford did a really good job. I mean, most of the film is when he's quite old. It's like, set in the 60s, set in 69. Yeah, you should watch it. It's quite good. Is anyone with me? Does anyone like disagree? Did anyone think, oh no, it wasn't very good? Didn't do it for me. It's fine. Right, that's on. Right, what's this? Already it says the ASF-01B Starfighter, manufactured by Slane & Corp. What is this? Was a relatively poor dogfighter, but it was primarily designed as a blockade buster to attack and destroy large capital ships. Okay, so it's like a small ship to destroy the big ships. It's from Wikipedia. Thank you. Yeah, Russian bad guys just aren't Indiana Jones, are they? They're not. Jones, he doesn't beat up Russians. Well, he can. It's very versatile. But, no. Mads Mikkelsen was really good in it, actually. Is that his name? He was, the chief in Casino Royale. Good in that, too. He's a good bad guy. He's a really good bad guy. Old Mads. Oh, what's... That does not seem right to me. That's not right, surely. Have I messed something up? I feel like I've messed something up. Hold on. But it doesn't look like I have. That's weird, but I don't think I have messed it up. That's weird. It doesn't really sit properly. That doesn't sit well with me. But apparently it's right. Bricklets has not seen it yet. I would recommend it. It's, yeah, I mean, not highly, but it's quite good. It's okay. It definitely feels like more like an indie film than Crystal Skulls. It does indeed. And I thought that what's the name was good, isn't it? Ooh, what's the name? You know, that woman. What's her name? Come on, please, someone put me out of my misery. What's her name? It's not, I don't have it. I just don't think I've got it inside me. What am I doing with this? What? Oh, have I? Oh, I've gone back in time. I don't know how that happened. Yes, I did go back in time to check if I was doing it right, and now I'm bloody. What the shit am I doing now? Just a bit. Please, someone tell me what her name is. The woman in the new film, the new Indiana Jones film. And she was in, she was Fleabag. It's in Fleabag as well. I don't know what it is. Right, here we go. And then I'm doing this. Right, cool. Don't make me Google. Don't make me Google on my own channel. Thank you, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Yes, thank you, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. That's who she is. Yeah, I thought she was quite good. Yay, you both got it. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Yeah, she was. I thought she was quite good in it. Strong, independent woman. Always a fan of that kind of character. Right, I don't know how I'm bothered with this. I think I'm gonna leave it. So this is the leg. I've made a leg. So that's, you know, that's a good start, right? The light means you can't see it. There you go. Because the light's starting to get on my... The light's really starting to get on my tits. So I'm gonna so I'm gonna stop. Thank you. This is the first leg in our journey. It's going to continue. There'll probably be more legs, at least one. Oh. I need to stop because I'm in a mild amount of pain. So I should stop. I should stop and lie down. We'll turn old grey in the sun. It will actually. Oh god, I keep doing that. That's not a very good design then. It will, but the blind is closed and the sun's going down. It won't hit it for very long. Some of it's already slightly discoloured. This is what happens. Look at this. Look at this. No, you can't see. Can you see? Ooh. Come on. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? No, you can actually see that. Yeah. Look at that. That's called discolouring. So if I'm smart, I can turn that round and then discolour the other side. You saw it, didn't you? You saw it. Ugh. It's basically a mix of old grey and light grey. May you remember to not push yourself too hard. It's not really me that's pushing myself, it's gravity. Gravity's pushing myself right down into this cushion and it's ouchie. Ouchie wawa! Illuminatits. What? Preemptive action on pain is always the correct thing to do. Thank you, Storage Heater. I think it may be a little bit too late for me, but save yourselves. It shows me you're sitting stiffer. Am I? Yeah, I might be. Can you see that? Maybe I'm. Yeah, I probably am. Probably am. I don't know. And everyone can see it, apparently. Everyone sees the fact that I'm sitting stiffer. Yes, great. Fantastic. It's time to stop then. I think my camera's falling down as well. Because I think also I'm trying to kind of get myself into the bloody frame. And my camera, this is maybe not the best tripod stand in the world. It was a Thailand special. Cheap though, it was very cheap. Time for sleep for Freya as well. See everyone later. Bye bye Freya. Thanks for keeping us company. Maybe it looks like a cool camo pattern. Yeah, maybe not. On a vehicle like this I wouldn't mind so much. But anyway, thank you for joining me for the stream, Bricklets. I will have some rest. Gotta look after my streamer after all, so I will stop. The next leg of our journey will continue on Wednesday at 5 o'clock CET. But it will not be a celebration stream. So one last time on the celebrations. Yay! 1 year! 1 year! I really like that. I'm going to make it so it becomes my new subscriber thing or something. Or maybe Raider. I haven't been raided for ages, man. No one raids me anymore. Thank you. Not that you can see it, but thank you, Bill. I am gonna raid someone though, because even though no one raids me ever, I am gonna raid someone because I'm nice. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Let's see. Raid. Someone just sent me a message. Oh gosh, no, stop. You can't hear this, but I can. It's blasting in my ears. Ugh. In Space Owen says, thanks for the stream. It was fun. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Come back next time. Beth's online. Picklebee. She's playing Doom Eternal. I think we should raid her, because I don't think I've raided her for a little while. So let's raid Picklebee. Let's just check she's not on a break. She's not. She's playing Doom Eternal. I like a little head there. She's good with the green screen, isn't she, Picklebee? So, just type in a few commands into my command console control panel, also known as my laptop. The raid has been created. So we're going to raid Picklebee, also known as Beth. She is playing Doom Eternal. I think I played this one. And it's her birthday stream. Oh wow, she's now 30. Is she 30 now? Gosh, it's her birthday stream and she's 30. She's streaming on her birthday. How nice. So let's go and wish her a big happy birthday. I assume it's her 30th. It's a big one. So let's do it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm burping as usual. It's a good job. Can't smell him. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a nice time on my anniversary stream, and I just broke all my Lego. Oh my god, where did that come from? Anyway, I'll see you all again on Wednesday for more streaming goodness. In the meantime, we're going to raid Pickle B. So take care of yourself, and I hope you have a very nice Sunday. Bye! Mwah!